Hey everybody, it's Wednesday night. It is the season premiere of Super Geeked Up.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Yeah! Woo!
All right, what's up everybody? I am Jeff. Welcome to the season 18 premiere. Oh my God, 18 seasons. Crazy. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it very much. If you've never seen us before, we're going to do some geeky questions, geeky improv style games. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm joined with, I'll just leave you guys where you are. Joined by special guest co-host Delaney Parker. There she is down there. And of course, one of our favorites. He's all the way from Wales. It is Craig Allen Poole.
Hello.
All right, welcome both of you.
Hello.
Thank you. It's happy to be here.
Thanks everybody who's watching the chat. All right, so guys, let me tell you right off the bat. As you see here, Francis, my normal co-host, is not here. That's for a very good reason. If you've watched the show in the last 3 years, you know that Francis has needed a kidney transplant. Last week, he actually got one, so that's super exciting news. I'm super thrilled. Everybody who knows him is thrilled. I've talked to him a couple times since then. He's doing well. Everything went fine with the kidney transfer. He just said he's very tired. He's sleeping a lot in the hospital, but he's doing well and they're taking good care of him. And, he's excited to get back. I don't know, maybe a while, he's got to recover and all that stuff until he's back here, but we'll hold down the fort in the meantime. And so please send him your good wishes. I'm sure you'd love to hear that, but that is fantastic news. So that was great. That was the highlight of my last week, actually, to find out that he got that.
It was I was excited. It's. Yeah.
No, you're right. That's the right expression right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sticks, you said it. Yeah, Francis.
That's exactly it.
Emmy Media says hello, hi. Oh, I like your icon there. Your picture there. We got Jenna says woohoo! So excited for the season premiere. Thank you, Jenna. And James is sending love and healing to Francis. James will be on our show in a few weeks. Pierre was back very, very early, actually at 3 p.m. He put this post in. So thanks, Pierre, for being excited for our show. All right, so folks, we're gonna do a super movie pitch. We're gonna do a game we haven't done in years called Geeky Movie Mashup. So we'll do that later on, and we're gonna talk Star Wars aliens. But before all of that, we'll talk to these two characters too, and what they're up to. But Craig's actually got some new stuff. Delaney's got her old ass shit. I'm just kidding.
And I have some new stuff too. Thanks, Jeff.
Actually, no. Yeah, I'm actually excited. You are working on something new, and I don't know what it is actually yet. So I'm excited to hear.
So, I brought along a little mascot for Francis.
Oh, wait, that's a kidney bean?
It's a kidney bean.
That's amazing. Yeah, hold it up. He'll love seeing that.
I felted this, Francis. I felted it with my own hands.
All right, there you go. That's gonna be Francis on the show today. He's our honorary Francis bean.
Oh my, here, man.
You should have one of those Velcro things. Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. He'll like that even more. He will love that.
I will keep Francis close to my heart.
Yeah, nice and warm.
He'll be, hey.
Even better with the hands going.
Yay!
It's like, I'm so excited. This is the closest I've gotten to tits in years.
This. He's all like, this is the best.
The lady's not in a Vicks bottle.
No,
don't get us started.
That's a jerk, dude.
I'm not. The other version, you wouldn't be able to hear her, so I wanted to make sure you guys could hear her. So that's why we went with this version.
Camera for now. Sorry.
Crappy camera, good audio. That's what we decided on.
Like you guys.
Carrie says, hopefully France has gotten the kidney of a Kryptonian. That would be. I wonder if that would give him part Kryptonian powers. What do you think?
Ooh, perhaps for you.
Maybe.
That wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't mind that.
Interesting.
That wouldn't be right. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think so, right? If you had a transplant from a Kryptonian, you should have some of their powers, right?
Sounds like the character start to me, Jeff. Sounds like a new franchise.
That's right. Oh, yes. Kidney Man.
I watched episode 3 today. Again, fresh. Star Wars episode 3. Just to
Really?
refresh
Okay.
before today.
Wait.
I got to spend getting ready, watching Star Wars. Not bad. It's a good gig if you can get it. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
That's right. Because, we're going to talk about that later. That's coming back in theaters this weekend, at least here in the States.
And The Accountant, too.
Yep.
Oh.
What a lucky kidney bean, Stick says. And Carrie says, Delaney's lens is covered in Vaseline. Well, that's just because
I've tried to clean it so many times. This is an old computer that I don't really use, but I have to use it because for whatever reason, the audio for this is perfect. And King Jeffrey, this is what he would like. And if the king says it, so mote it fucking be.
That's right.
Okay.
Right. Well, but actually, the Vaseline is for the kidney bean, really, Carrie.
Actually, it made it in without it. It's fine. Like just nestled right on in, like he was meant to be there. That's right, sir. Reporting for duty.
Yeah, he's saluting.
Hello.
All right, folks. Let's get to our first. Thank you. Oh, so I just saw a message from Chuck. So actually, folks, if you don't know, we're starting early tonight because this is our new time. 9 p.m. Eastern is our new start time. Because I am not quite as much of a crazy night owl as I used to be. I have a little bit different schedule. So 9 p.m. Hopefully that'll help maybe some of you watch us. Not some of you it's hard staying up late. So
and I promise not to be a Vaseline bottle next time.
Be a what?
I promise not to be smeared in Vaseline next time.
Well, no. If you're smeared in Vaseline, people will love it.
Well, you know what?
Maybe even get super chats.
Good call, Jeff. Again, here you are. Making the decisions.
Stick says Jeff likes his women foggy and easy to hear. That's exactly what I like. I don't care what you look like. I just want to hear you. Okay, Emmy's glad it's earlier. Okay, there you go. Good. That's working out for some people. All right, let's get to our first question. All right, folks. So actually, you know what? This was actually The Accountant 2 is about to come out. And this was actually, Francis said this earlier on one of our earlier shows. This is his most anticipated movie of the whole year. So hopefully when he gets out, he'll be able to see it.
I can't wait to see it.
I actually never saw the first one.
So good.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go watch it.
And it wasn't a horror movie. You're not going to not like...
No, action thriller. I'm down with that. Accountant 2 comes out this week. Based on the Ben Affleck 2016, The Accountant sequel to that. So now again, I'm not trying to diss any jobs, folks. I know plenty of cool accountants, but it kind of sounds like a boring job, right? So what other job that might sound kind of boring? I forgot to put that in the sorry, folks, in the description. But what other job could be made into an action thriller movie? You know, a job you wouldn't think maybe would be a big action or thriller. The what?
Insurance adjuster.
Oh, insurance adjuster.
Yeah, you can cause all sorts of shit.
So when we come up with these, let's tell me how would that, like, what would the insurance adjuster do?
The homeowners, the insurance claims, just lighten people up, or depending if it's life insurance, you can, like, if it's house, car, whatever, you can, like, that's all sorts of stuff.
So, but he couldn't claim it, right?
Maybe adjust a car for a little thing, and then there's a dead body in the trunk. What if you're just, it's a little fender bender. And you're just doing your business, dead body in the trunk. Jesus Christ. Wasn't planning on that. Never know.
So is the insurance adjuster helping people, or is he putting the dead bodies in the trunk to try to frame them?
Trying to be an insurance adjuster, minding his own business, doing his own thing. Also, what? And I don't know what he does in this. Just saying.
We don't judge.
Adjusting. Yeah, we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge, Jeff.
No, I like it.
He's scared.
Nuclear engineer hitman. Oh, okay.
Interesting.
That's some bombs.
Yes.
That's some bombs.
Control delete.
Control delete. Nice, Craig. The Carrie says the typist killing people with control. Oh, there it is. Control delete.
I remember. I think it was there was a movie that happened. They pressed. I think it was Alt F4, and they blew up.
Control delete's the name of a movie, actually. I think.
Was it? Oh, okay. I think it was Die Hard 4. I think that.
Wait, is that James's movie? Die Hard 4. They did the F4.
The Alt F4. So when the Alt F4, because of a computer problem, the C4 blew up underneath.
Bidet installer by day, VCR repairman by night.
Oh, that's a good one. That seems like it would be a fun day.
What an odd combination though, bidet and VCR.
When the guy installs the bidet, he has to test it out first before he's like, it's good. You guys can go in there and use it. Like, do you think after he installs everything before he's going to call the missus in and be like, hey, lady, we're finished? Do you think he throws his fucking on there just a second and see how it works?
I hope not, because the person who's...
How's he going to know? I'm just saying.
But if the owner wants to be the first to christen the bidet. Is that
how you want to find out if it works? The owner's on there with his dropping trout. He's got brown stuff. I don't know. Is that when you want to find out?
Okay, well, what the worst case is what? It comes out like a volcano or something and like just shoots you off the...
He's sitting there all crazy and he threw out his toilet paper because he was so excited about having a bidet.
All right. No one is going to throw out their toilet paper.
Toss it out the window. Maybe he's just like...
Because they got a bidet.
He's like, I'm sick of this.
Similar to a volcanic.
Okay, my freaking, it's not Siri, but it's Android. It started saying something about a volcano to me because I said
yes. Be careful.
That's right, folks. So just get a bidet. No need for toilet paper ever again.
Just throw it out. And if it doesn't work, you're wearing your pants, you slide off one leg. What? You still have the other leg. It's perfectly fine. Don't be a baby.
Let's see. We got some information from Dash V here in the chat. Don't knock it. I installed a bidet last week and was the first to fire it up. Only to immediately discover I could not turn it off.
Thank you again. Do you want that to happen to the owner? Have his whole... He'll have him whole rotor tunneling the man out. Like, no one's...
Well... I'm okay with the installer test it, but not with their ass, just to see if it works.
I'm going to need to test it authentically to make sure because the skin is different. And what if you can't, I don't want to get shot.
Put your hand there on it then.
I mean,
it's not.
Wouldn't that be a great thing for an assassin though? You talk about action movies. I'm thinking of assassin. So like, someone who installs bidets that actually has C4 when it's used.
Yeah, talk about blowing your ass up. You blew up the toilet.
Like, Jesus. That would be great, yeah.
Imagine you go in there with like bad stuff and you think, I'm going to blow up this toilet because you ate a lot of whatever, but that's not what does it.
The toilet blew up, but it wasn't.
Right, you thought it was the burrito, but it's not. It's not the burrito.
I was thinking more along the lines of so Garrett from DS9 mentioning about being a gardener. I think that would be quite interesting because they deal with a lot of chemicals.
So yeah,
that could be quite interesting.
There's a show on Netflix right now called The Gardener.
Is it?
Oh, there is. Yeah. You're right.
Limited series. I watched it.
Is it about a hitman or assassin?
It is about assassinating.
I swear I didn't. I haven't.
Listen, you check that out though. See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta have it. You're obviously thinking the same stuff as a bigwig, so you got this.
Johnny Nuke says, "Ouch! What a way to go about the bidet." I believe.
I'll bet.
By the way, Carrie says, TV centers might be more strict at 9 p.m., but not here on YouTube. Who cares? We'll still be raunchy.
So what he's saying, Jeff, we should get a bidet in here, and we're gonna have to. We'll do a tutorial on the bidet.
How to use it.
You can just wear a banana hammock or something. It won't be weird.
You're the one who's been obsessed with it, though, not me using the bidet.
And I am now. We've gotten on the subject. You got me, once I'm in.
Put Francis kidney bean on the bidet and see what happens.
He's like, no.
Watch him go.
Yeah, he would go fly. Carrie says the bidet killer tagline would be, I bid you a good day.
Yeah.
Carrie, you're doing great. You can't take it. That was a good one.
Dash says, I was on the bidet for about 10 minutes. My ass has never been so clean, but at the same time, dinner first would have been nice. I couldn't fine-tune the temperature or anything.
That wouldn't have been nice if the guy who installed it had done that for you as a nice courtesy so that when you were just like, hey, but you didn't need to know about it. You don't need to know what he did to get those adjustments just so.
He had to pull the plug to turn it off, but then he plugged it back in and hoped it was a fluke. It was not. Okay.
So here he was, dropping trowel, wet cheeks, water everywhere. It's a disaster. And why? Because the guy who installed it didn't test it out first. Jeff, do you see what I'm saying now?
All right. You've convinced me. They should always test bidets.
I love it so much.
I know, but it was but I think Delaney's saying, Chris, wouldn't it have been nice if you had someone to install it and test it for you?
And this way you wouldn't have to have gone through such a traumatic experience, which I'm sure is making, that hit your ghoul.
Trying to read the instructions while the bidet's going off.
Like, wow, his life.
Trusting you.
He was probably scared.
All right, so you had the gardener, right, Craig?
Yes. I thought, interesting, gardener.
So one thing I thought it was, I don't know, a window washer because
Ooh.
they could as they're washing windows in the office, they could see all the little sneaky, dirty things that are going on because no one's paying attention to them, right? So they could see the shenanigans the evil business people are up to. Then if they had to, they could swing and crash through the window, take their window washer and use it as like a telescopic pole and like smash them like a staff.
I like the way you think, man. You took that all the way to the last chapter on that. I like it.
Well, they could also record. So if someone's typing in like passwords, they could have a camera to the window and record.
Oh,
keystrokes
you're right.
So they can.
There you
try
go.
and-
That's
So they could see like the keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they could get into their bank accounts and
You're a
everything.
concrete guy, and you just got like that little cement mixing truck, and you're just telling people you're pouring driveways all day, but you're just burying people underneath the concrete.
They could also record the guy in the bidet in the office.
Yeah,
They were like, "Yeah, see, I told you should have tested it."
that'll do it. That'll do.
Enemy says, "I've never used a bidet. Kind of scared to use one now."
I believe you. I mean, I'm gonna just not do that. If I tried it, it would absolutely be a problem. You know that. It's me. Like, yeah. Ass up, butt out, boob out, soaked to death with a poo somewhere stuck on a wall. No, thank you.
Why is your
Sounds like a
boob
good
out?
weekend.
I don't know, because it always comes out. Lefty's weird. She likes to come out and see whatever the hell's going on, no matter what I'm doing.
Like the bidet was so
Oh my God.
powerful.
Like, hey!
The bidet was so powerful it actually made your boobs pop.
Seriously, the force, I know we're talking about Star Wars later on. The force was so much so. There you are. The force was used on my bra.
Pierre, I'm not sure who Razor Comics are, but sure, I'm be happy to have them on the show. As long as they like bidets.
Yes, and talk of bidets.
Carrie said Daisy Ridley played a window washer in The Cleaner. She was the hero, though, not the assassin. Oh, interesting. I want to watch that. Dash says bidets are great once they're dialed in. Oh, yeah, Pierre, I've been talking about sticks. We'd go on a show anytime. Just tell him to have us on. Convince him. Here's TMI. At home, I only take number 2s with my shirt off. I need to read.
Oh my God! You know that's George Costanza. Do you guys? Any of you watch?
Oh, did he do that in Steinfeld?
He had to get down to his underwear to take a dump, and he wound up crapping at a bookstore, and they black flagged the book because he took it in the bathroom. But he was also in the bathroom.
Wait, you mean because he was reading the book while he was taking a shit?
Yep, and they're like, it's flagged. You can't. They can't. Like,
oh yeah, fuck no! You can't take books in the bathrooms.
Yeah. And then make it worse because the guy has to strip down to do it too. Like, no, that's not okay, George. So yeah.
I mean, if it's your home, take a book in, sure, but not in a bookstore.
Well, yeah, he not only took the book in, but he likes to strip down first because like Carrie, he can't do it. He has to be free.
Yeah, but Carrie does it at home. I don't think he doesn't do it in public places, at least.
Is he all right? Are you admitting this, Carrie? Are we going to do it, or are you going to just like, no, only at home?
Well, it says at home. That's all. Yeah, he's admitted so far.
Yeah.
All right, it's all you're going to say. I get it. It's okay. That's enough. It's enough.
That's the Uncle Leo episode.
There you go. See, I told you. My weird memory.
Johnny can't even use a water pick, so they might kill him.
Have you guys ever tried to use a water pick? I feel like
I have. Yes.
I don't know what that is.
They can be very. It's
they don't
like a high pressured water goes into your mouth as like floss kind of ID.
Oh, cool.
When you turn it on, the water's already shooting. So here you are, you're like going to turn the thing on, then put it in your mouth, but it blasts you right in the face, and you're taking it in the face in the first 2 seconds of your morning. Not good.
Taking it in the face.
My life.
Like that's how you're starting off. We're not going to have a good day. Like, and it's just
The problem is if you don't like have your lips fully sealed, it's just going to start spraying out of your mouth. It's going to make a huge mess. Yeah,
it does.
It's
so
tricky
bad.
to use.
Yeah.
Dash says he learned some people completely unclothed when they take a dump.
See,
I like to be as clothed as possible. Actually, when I take a dump.
Yeah, we don't need to do this. I'll crap her in a parka. I don't care. I'm not. There's no need for nakedness.
I mean, partial nakedness, so your ass is
Yeah,
naked.
you
Yeah.
gotta take
Yeah,
out
oh,
what
yeah.
you gotta take out, but I don't need to take my fucking socks off. Like Jesus.
Delaney just cuts a little hole in her pants and
Yeah.
just.
That's it. I don't. That's it. That's all it is. And I just put snaps in, and sometimes I do the snaps, but sometimes I don't. Yeah, that's right.
All right.
You
All right.
started.
Any other? I also think chimney sweep could be a good.
That's a good job. Dirty
Because
hole.
they go down the chip, they could sneak into anybody's house that way, steal anything they need, look at documents that are hidden.
Plus, I
you
deal
can
with
go
dirty
like
holes all day, so
janitor.
that should be fine.
Janitor, yep,
Yeah,
janitor,
window
sure.
cleaner, janitor of an office. They see something they shouldn't see, and it's a race against time, or they need to be protected.
I'm trying to think of what kind of job looks like it's completely like Walmart greeter, but yet what does he do? How does he get them? Because he gets them.
Maybe,
How does
maybe,
a Walmart greeter do? Because he usually just goes, "Hello, welcome to Walmart."
but depending on what they say, they could be giving certain codes to people.
Ooh, okay, Jack. All right. I like the way you're thinking.
Yeah.
Like a little suggestion.
Have you ever seen
Yeah.
the movie Idiocracy?
Yes, and I love it.
Welcome to Walmart. I love you. Welcome to was it Walmart
Yeah.
or something?
And
No, welcome to
hugging
Costco.
and
I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to Costco. I love you.
Walmart greeter, that's really one of the men in black.
When I worked at Sam's Club, before we opened, everybody would have to get in a group and, in a circle. They made me sing Amazing Grace at the store opening. Imagine singing something that religious at a store opening today. Right?
I mean, in this more religious kind of areas, I would understand that, but just in general places.
Like, why Amazing Grace? But there you go. I'm like, what?
Because it's so amazing to work at Sam's Club. Carrie says a proctologist would be a great assassin. By the way, Dash says when in public toilets, he builds a bird's nest. He hates public bathrooms.
Seriously, you're getting like sticks and lint and other.
It's like that one kid on American Pie. That's what he would do.
He wears like gloves or like shittens. Did you ever see those things? They're called shittens. They're fantastic.
I mean, I do appreciate like the toilets he covers when they put them in public restrooms. Though I use them if they're there.
Right? I would like to. I don't need to stick, my buttthelials where everyone else's buttthelials were.
I mean, yes, there's nothing like your own toilet to take a nice dump. I agree.
Your own throat.
I know I seem weird right now.
Yes.
You have something in your mouth?
It's because I was holding the fucking.
You have bidet water in your mouth?
I have cat, and I don't need any comments from you. That's why I didn't want to say it. Because I'm like, I have cat hair.
I'm not saying anything.
Go ahead,
All right.
Craig. Go ahead, Craig. I see you all snickering behind your coffee.
He's just drinking.
I'm just drinking.
Business with my coffee and your cat hair in your mouth.
Emmy says, I won't use a public restroom unless I have to.
Oh,
why else would you use a public
leave the damage there? I'm not bringing that home.
I think you'd be Emmy, right? Like, unless you really, really got to go. Right?
Like, I'm not. No, I'd rather. Bye.
I'm fine with public restrooms.
Nobody knows me. It's a mistress. She's my harsh mistress in there. Just, Do
you guys know ever? Sorry, we're talking a lot about bathroom stuff for your folks, but if you got to take a dump in a public restroom,
oh god,
if other people come in and are next to you, doesn't that it makes it harder to go?
Yeah.
Like I was just sitting there thinking, get the fuck out of here, so I can get
too late, and they're going to hear you, but you're like, it's great, it's prairie dogging, awesome. This is happening right now.
Sometimes you've gotta just leave, get out, and other times I don't have time to wait. I've got to go.
I'm just going to do this, and don't make eye contact. Go out, wash hands, leave.
Yeah. Oh yeah, don't make eye contact.
Luckily, 2 days ago I was at Barnes & Noble doing that, but the guy next to me was making just as much farty noise as I was.
And bring a book in
but he was making noise, so I was fine about making noise too. He could have had a book and been strapped for all I know. Yeah.
I never understood that. I knew a lad who. So in our when I was at university, one of my housemates, there was a bass guitar, there was a Game Boy in the bathroom. I'm in there and I'm out. I don't know why
that.
you'd want to spend so much time in there. Like,
Well, I'm jealous, man. I can't take a dump that quick. You're that quick, huh?
why would you? Why would you?
We're
want to
sharing
spend
here,
that
but I
much
got to tell
time?
you, yeah, I don't. There's not the only. I admit, 98% of that time in the bathroom is fiddle fucking around, watching my fucking phone.
Yeah.
My business gets taken care of quick. We do not play around.
No.
You don't go out. The mouse is in the house. That's when you deal with the mouse. You don't
Actually, I get good reading done when I'm. That's a good excuse for me to get my reading done in the.
Yeah, but the actual business of the day is already done, and then I'm just chilling, like playing some Wordle.
Yeah, no.
You know, hitting up my New York Times.
You're like, yeah, it's comfortable. I got a nice breeze up my
I
cooch.
already got like my butt's already warm. It's already good. Like I've already made my peace. So
I've done my business. Maybe.
There it is. We're already at the meeting. We're all here. Everyone's in attendance. Looks good. It's great. It's great. Gonna check the news, check the weather. What's up?
Here's what I learned in my 51.5 years. Gary says, everyone poops. Never feel shame for it, even at a public toilet. Be proud of your crap. I agree.
I am proud. I don't name them all and like call everyone in, but every once and again. No, I'm kidding. I swear to God, I'm kidding. But
I actually just
hey, come on, look at this.
God, you gotta
So-
see this thing.
yesterday while I was taking a dump, I was reading an article from ESPN about athletes who shit themselves when they were racing.
It's
That
yes,
surprised me.
yeah.
It's actually happened a lot more often than you would
It
think.
happens. Yeah, it does. It happens more often than you think. I don't wonder if we're reading the same articles, and that makes me wonder how the fuck we're like.
But we both had a desire to read shitting articles.
Well, that's interesting. That's a little weird fact. Fact to doodle. I'll put it in pocket. Never know when I'm going to need it. And here.
But that's impressive, man. Some of these people, like there's one woman on a marathon, she stopped, took a shit at the side of the road, and then kept going and won the race.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Especially when they're running, because you know how all that running is going to get the stuff moving. Woohoo.
Yeah. Just can't
And
control your.
and only one bathroom, you're still going to learn to crap outside. I'm just telling you. Not that I would know anything about that. But I'm just saying.
It's like I think I can get away with it. Shit. Yeah, that's what they're doing.
It's going to happen. It's happening. Just like in the movie Bridesmaids, she's like, "Oh, it's happening." She's shitting in the street. Like it's happening.
What about praying for the mercy flush, hoping the guy next to you will flush the goddamn toilet?
Oh, right, and that you think you can power down whatever the fuck it is in that one sound that is so loud that you think it covers every sin that's about to leave.
Oh, I've done, yeah.
Of your body.
Yeah, covering the noises. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
You can cough and fart at the same time and think no one's going to hear. Oh, we didn't hear the fart. We just heard the cough. No, we heard your fart. We heard it. You just farted and we all heard it.
You don't know that though. You're blissfully ignorant. You think you got away with it.
Oh, look at what I did. Just leave. Don't have a conversation where you find out that's not true at all if you heard everything. Just
Johnny, people usually flush pretty good, I think. What I hate is walking into a stall and it's filled with shitty diarrhea and it's clogged.
Oh my God, why would you, right? What are you doing in there? You got like 3/4 of a roll. It's like, buddy, you didn't realize that this was going awry half a roll ago?
It's even worse when there's shitty underwears in there too, discarded.
Wow. Okay.
See, I'm in the ladies' room. We don't have that. We have other stuff. And then it's always some mom with like 4 kids in a stall and she's just trying to take away and she can't because the kids are like just yelling. Some kids underneath the stall looking at the lady next to them. Hi. Yeah. Try that, buds. Try that.
Yeah.
Try taking. Yeah, there you go. You're already dropping the bad growler because you're like, I'm in public, and now some 4-year-old is shimmying across the pee floor to come say hello to you from underneath. Because that's attractive and that's not weird.
Jesus.
You've had a kid crawl under your stall when you've been in it?
Yes. I'm a mom. I'm a mom. And the thing is, you have to be like, oh, mine does it too. No, it doesn't. No, because I'd smack the fucking shit out of it.
You should I'm going to take this kid, throw him over the stall.
But yes, when moms are in the bath, and then of course the rest of us moms actually just start to feel bad because we know she's outnumbered. She can't do anything. Someone's touching her with a poo hand before she leaves that bathroom, and this poor lady is probably not going to make it. She's going to drive her, the minivan, and the kid into a lake. How many times are you going to wipe your poop hand on your mom? How many times, Billy? As he's shimmying under the stalls.
All right, folks. So let's move on to our first game after that wonderful crappy talk. We're going to do super movie pitch. So this is where you in the live chat. And by the way, if you're watching in post, we love you just as much. You can always give us ideas for future things or give your comments. But if you're in the live chat, give us like a weird idea for a movie, and then we'll make a pitch out of it, like as if we were pitching Hollywood producers. So an example might be the hot dog pooper, or it doesn't have to be poop related.
What is with you, Jeff? You're really he's trying to put it
don't
on
know.
us, Craig, but I think Jeff's already had a theme tonight.
I did.
I'm
I took a big dump right before this. Or I don't know, bananas go to Europe. I don't know, whatever. Just put weird combination stuff together. And sincere apologies for turning the convo to shit. It would have got there anyway, Dash. Don't worry about it.
It's true. It would have. It always does. If I'm around, it's going to go bad. It usually winds up being some kind of disgusting. Yeah.
That kidney kind of looks shit color too.
Hey, he does look like a little poo, doesn't he? A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to make fun of Francis and now call it a poo.
No. We can't. No, it's a kidney.
It's Francis. Look at his little legs.
When carrot, and do it again because I had the thing on the screen. Nice. Carrie says when his daughters were younger, scouting out clean bathrooms was the whole thing because I had to take them into the men's room. Someone should have an app for that.
See what I mean? It's a pain, and he knows. Like you can't. You're just trying to. Can you guys just stop be dicks? There's 3 of you in a foot and a half of space, and a toilet's in there.
Theme parks and stuff.
It's gonna get bad.
Universal and places. Gotta be worse. Yeah.
Disgusting.
Our first movie pitch thing here. The peanut butter from Dash, the peanut butter and jelly killer that loved too much.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna have to make a movie pitch about this.
Thing.
So we usually kind of pass it around here. All right, Delaney, you can start us off.
Peanut butter jelly killer. They say he loved too much, but is too much ever? Is it really ever enough? It's never too much. Always go more. Always go more. Go crunchy on that peanut butter. That's right.
But the problem it was that the woman he loved hated crunchy peanut butter. And he was like, oh my God. So he was assigned to kill her, the woman he loves, because his organization must eliminate all anti-crunch peanut butter people.
He's torn. This is torn. This is
right. This is a big, big dilemma. And what happens, Craig?
And he loses his mind and starts hunting people down, killing them, giving them a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before they die. Because deep down in his backstory, he never got one. He asked his mum for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and she died before she can make it for him. And it's like he's filling the gap that's left with her, that's his mum has
the
left.
Mother wound. The mother wound.
Yep. And he is now taking it out on unsuspecting people, not just women, but men as well, because everyone should never feel the pain he felt of not getting a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
That's right. They may have died, but they died happy with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
More than he got. It's more than he got.
What a touching story. Our next one, also from Dash, is Back to the Pooper, a time travel movie.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Go ahead, Craig, if you have an idea.
I have an idea. So, out of his luck, just lost his job. He goes into his local pub. And at that time, the electricity goes haywire. And while he's on the toilet, he suddenly discovers that the toilet is actually teleports him to another world that's like Earth, but not exactly. And the toilets, he has to locate the toilets because the toilets teleport him to different worlds, and he's trying to get back. And what happens, Delaney?
It's a little bit of a conundrum because there was a day and time that there were no toilets. It was just a hole in the ground. Do you know what that's like, trying to work with that when you're trying to do time travel and you wake up in just a shithole? It wasn't easy for him, but he did it. He does it. He goes from time to time to time looking for the woman who gives him the perfect poop. It means a lot to him. Perfect poop. He's got a thing. It's a thing. Okay. Don't judge. We listen, Jeff, and we don't judge.
I'm listening.
So he's traveling through time, whether it be maybe she is a caveman, maybe she does just crap in a hole. He doesn't care. He just wants to know who's going to give him the perfect poo. So he traveled, like we're talking 1400s, we're talking BC, we're talking all of it. He's just trying to find it. And what happens, Jeff, when he does?
Well, he discovers the only way to get back to his Earth is to find the magical bidet. And he and the woman find it, and she helps coax out the perfect poop by doing acupuncture on him. But the problem is he didn't listen to her and have the bidet tested first. So when he went to activate it, it was too powerful, and it sent him to another universe, and that sets up the sequel, which we'll do next time.
Oh God, what she will do, for her love. There it goes. It's gone.
Back to the poop.
By the way, that is some pretty good fucking water pressure on that bidet. It blew that man back in time.
What? Yeah. Wait, okay, this was for the peanut butter and jelly killer. Who's Taneki Younger? Does anybody know who this is? Tiki? Tell me who this is, Carrie. I'm not familiar with this person. But we got from Johnny 3 men in a bidet.
Oh my God! Imagine they each have to sit on it and get because they all have their own idea of what the perfect pressure is. Because doesn't that thing have settings? Like there's different kinds of.
So you're saying that these 3 guys live in an apartment together, right?
Yep.
And what are you saying? They try to get the perfect settings on the bidet,
and they don't realize that every time they think they have it set perfect, then they go back on it. It's not set perfect. It's always, and they're like, "What?" No one's fessing up, and apparently they have very different ass practices. And
right.
Ask tolerances.
Yes.
Yes.
And so they keep going on the wrong setting, right? So one guy's ass is all ripped up.
Yeah.
The others.
It's like Goldilocks in the 3.
I was thinking the same thing. For one person, it's too strong, but it's not strong enough. Yeah.
This one's too much pressure. This one's water's too cold. But this is just right.
So a blonde lady comes in and tests them all out and finds the one that's just right.
There you go. And that's the one they pick. They're like, nice. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. This one has settings. She's like, I'll write it all down.
And then she stays there and fucks all of them. Okay. Yeah.
And has their baby. And that's how you get 3 men in the baby.
Right. And that's it. This is the prequel.
Wait, look, Kitty's happy too. Yes.
Well, that looks great when you both do it.
Well, Taneki Younger is apparently a chef and a cookbook author.
A chef and cookbook author? Okay.
Yeah.
Taneki Tiny Younger was a contestant on Next Level Chef. She went viral for making a PB&J from absolute scratch.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Absolute scratch. Like, did she crush those peanuts herself?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Grapes, or are you just being sarcastic about it?
I mean, did she do it as a joke? Because that's the easiest thing to make. Or did she actually make the peanut butter?
Well, no, yeah, I'm sure she made the peanut.
Like, was she like, was she like smashing some salted or what?
She was like Lucy in that one episode with the grapes. She's stepping on the peanuts.
Right? Yeah. Like, is that if that's where we're going?
All right, let's do one more from Carrie. Fast 13, Family versus Jason.
Ooh.
We're getting there. We are getting there somehow. We're up to past 10 now.
I think we're actually the next one's going to be 11.
11, Jesus.
Okay.
Next one's going to be time traveling. It's going to be Jason all over again. Jason X.
Oh.
Yep.
In space.
All right, so let's see. We got to work this Fast and Furious movie in with Jason. Well, sorry, go ahead. Whoever said that.
It could be. They always have they're using dirt roads in this movie. So they're going up to the camp. They're going to go up there because they have all these roundabouts and all these things they can fishtail in huge fields and huge meadows. So they all go up there because they're going to have a whole big thing where they're doing all sorts of tricks and all that jazz with their car. Loving it. Woo! Big old fan of it. And then what happens? One by one, people start disappearing. Someone gets killed with a crowbar. Maybe someone gets something that was on a jacket dropped on their head. Sounds pretty great, actually. You're right.
Then, when Dom finally, sorry, Greg, discovers Jason's identity, Jason reveals, "I'm killing you all because Dom, I'm your son that you neglected, and because I know you sleep with so many women, I have no idea who the mother is." But he's so mad that Dom raised the other kid he had, I think, in one of the movies, but not him.
With Chris Hemsworth.
There was some girl or something, right? He had a baby girl or something.
And she didn't get a peanut butter and jelly either, or a bidet.
So how does Dom solve this problem of his disgruntled son, Craig?
He solves the problem with love and family, because nothing is more important in life than family. And he makes him see that family is the most important by bringing all of the people that have helped him through the years together to put down the... Is it a machete Jason has? Or is that...
Sometimes I think.
His weapons and join the family business.
Right.
I want to join Jason's walking club, because that guy doesn't move for shit, but he fucking makes a lot. He covers ground. I mean, who gets... I barely moves, but he kills everybody. I gotta watch this, guys. I gotta see what he's doing at the gym. You know what I mean?
And Dom says, "Jason, you're perfect for this franchise because we have characters that come back from the dead all the time."
Yay!
I remember Freddy versus Jason. That was actually not a bad film. I enjoyed that one.
Who won?
Love those creepy movies.
It's a crossover with Freddy from...
Yeah, no, but who did one of them win? Draw?
It's, well...
The bad guy draw.
So, yeah, Jason beheads Freddy, but he like looks at the camera at the end. So it's like he's not actually dead. He's already dead. So you can't kill something that's already dead.
Yeah, it's already dead. It's a dream. Well, that's the thing, though. How is it that a dream can kill you? What the...
Carrie says Dom and Jason have a winner-take-all race, and Jason wins by driving the hell out of a hearse containing the bodies of everyone he's ever killed.
And a PB&J.
And a PB&J.
And a PB&J.
I would actually like to see Vin Diesel eating Vin Diesel should eat a PB&J as he's driving in the next movie.
That would be nice, huh? That'd be nice. Would it be? It would be. You think he's?
You'd be like, yeah, my daughter made this PB&J.
What do you think, Vin? You think Vin's crunchy or creamy, or super
crunchy? I think he's crunchy.
He looks like you would be. You look like you would be, Vince.
Do you not have different types of peanut butter in England or Wales? Sorry.
I don't tend to eat it very often, so I don't know.
Oh, man.
I mean, I like creamy. That's what I like.
Yeah, I just know like creamy one. It doesn't really have bits or anything in it, if that's what you mean.
There's different kinds. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like orange juice with pulp, I suppose. You could consider it no pulp.
Well, I will tell you, I like peanut butter with crunches in it way better than I like orange juice with pulp.
Okay. Well, because pulp sticks in your teeth. Then you gotta get the water pick out and soak yourself. And
then the house is soaked. I can't get shit right. The cat's like crying because she's been soaked because she walked into the bathroom. It's a whole thing.
All right. Folks. Thank you. That was Super Movie Pitch. Thank you. Those were cool suggestions. Look for those movies coming soon. We're going to do Geeky Movie Mashup later. We're going to talk Star Wars Aliens. But let's talk to these amazing guests right here. So let's start with Craig because he hasn't been on in a while.
Okay.
Because Craig has a it's not a brand new YouTube, but he's got some new content for it. Yep. Right? So why don't you talk about what you're doing there, and I'll put it on the screen as you do that.
So I have a YouTube channel, Nodachi Zero. Thank you, Jeff. Where I play various games. And so I've been on here a few times and said I was going to do a Hogwarts Legacy playthrough, Let's Play, and that is actually going to be dropping on this Saturday. Episode 1 of that is going to be released.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. I'm also doing so starting next Monday. I'm going to be rotating different games. So yeah, that's another thing. So so I can't play one game to the end. I get bored, so I rotate between different games. So that'll be on the Mondays. So at the minute it's State of Decay 2 and Power World, and at the minute I'm binging this game called Schedule 1. So that is coming out Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So it is very busy at the moment getting them all done before they need to go out. So yeah. But,
so tell people though what, because you were telling me beforehand, what is the Schedule 1 about?
So Schedule 1 is where you are a priest. No, not priest. You are a drug dealer, and you are making as much money as you can. There is another game out, so it's currently having some legal issues. But this one is made by one guy, and it's they don't look they're human, but they don't look like regular human. I'd say they kind of look like they belong in The Simpsons or something. But one of the really fun things is you can mix your drugs with other items like bananas and stuff, and change them. So there's one that makes them into like Cyclops. There's one that makes them go green, so like radioactive green. So if you see videos on YouTube of some people's playthroughs, you might see random people that are just green. You know what they've been taking. So
can you get superpowers?
You can. You can have if you take your own. So if you brew a specific type and you smoke it yourself, you can have like anti-gravity abilities. There's if you add Red Bull to it, there's enhanced speed and all sorts. So yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Can you mix what drugs with poop?
Poop is not one of them, but you have.
Just so you know who brought that back. Just give me the story.
Yeah, poop is not one of them, but they might add it. So it is early access, but you never know. They might add it.
Is it free or is it?
No. I think there is a demo, but no, it is. It's so it's like £16, so it'd be like 20
something. Yeah.
Dollars. But yeah, if you're curious about it, check it out on YouTube. There's plenty of people playing it at the minute. Check out my videos. And yeah, see what you think.
Yes, go to folks. If you haven't yet, just go over there and give them subscribe. You can do that right now. And then Dachi0. Subscribe to good old Craig here. Subscribe to us too, obviously, if you haven't. That'd be great. And then lots of sounds like multiple videos a week are gonna be coming out.
Yep. Starting Saturday. Well, the next video will be coming out on Friday.
I'm excited for the Hogwarts ones because I love that game. What house you're gonna play this time?
Ravenclaw.
All right, very good.
Ravenclaw. Yeah. So I'm excited for that one as well. I love that game. So.
All right. So Johnny just joined us. Said hello, super friends. Hello, Johnny. Thanks for being here.
Hi.
Michael, I think just woke up. Says yawn. Totally forgot about the Delaney Parker show. Oh, is that what we're calling it now? Okay.
Oh, come on! Don't get me in trouble, guys.
Pierre says, wait, it's a Narc remake. Oh, I guess there was a game called Narc. Did you ever play that?
I don't know. No, I've never played that one. There is a game out there called Drug Dealer Simulator, which is why there's some potential copyright questions.
Well, I mean, in Grand Theft Auto, you can also do a lot of drug dealing.
Yeah, but it's like
that's not the whole game, though. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but it's I've looked on them and I don't think it is, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, I'm enjoying this one a lot. So.
Nikki says very late, but hello. Oh, you're fine, Nikki. Hello. We're like halfway through. Thanks for being here.
I wish I was good at video games. I really do. I've told Jeff this 100 times. I'm not good at them.
Yeah, she sucks.
I've tried. I used to try all the time, and I just can't. I'm not good at it. My reaction time is terrible. I'm punchy. I'm not. I'm only good at killing things. Like if you're like, listen, just hit that button 1,000 times and kill shit while I do this. That I can do. Don't ask me to do some specific shit because I will not know how.
Well, there is saying that though. There is one thing you are good at. You are good at writing.
Well, thanks for asking Jeff because he's so complimentary lately. But yeah,
what a perfect segue, Craig.
You are very welcome, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So
Not
let's
that
talk
much into
to the amazing writer Delaney Parker. You want to talk about the new thing or your old
Well,
ones? Or?
we'll first cover these books. Grace, yay! This is an introduction to a really funny and fierce friendship between two chicks. They're best friends, and they go through a lot, and their lives are very different, but they're funny as fuck, and they take no shit, and it's awesome. But then you get 5 years later, whoo, Margaret is smarter, she's faster, she's stronger, and her friend Marie has to be softer, which is even more fun because there's a lot more cursing and golf clubs hitting fruit and making a mess, and that's awesome. But I am working on another book, which is not the third to that. It's absolutely different, and it's hopefully it'll be a little bit more of a thriller. See, look at that, fresh and new, just for
Oh,
Jeff.
that's a new picture. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. The website's nice and fresh for you because I knew you'd be all poking around. I do like it because Jeff does poke around.
I do like to poke you.
So there it is.
Yeah, it looks nice.
But there you are. So it's I'm working on. It's actually based on a house that's here in Troy. So that's the setting of the story. It's
A haunted house.
It's a mansion that's about 100 years old. The Cluetts owned it. George B. Cluett II is the one who had it built. It actually is a pretty historic home, and the Cluetts are huge in Troy to begin with. So there will be historic elements that are accurate, but it's not going to take. It's not a time period piece.
Right.
Not
Can
writing.
you give us
anything
an
in the
idea of
early
what kind of
18 or 1900s.
what kind of period? What kind of
It'll be
what kind
more,
of-
I think, more of a not. I don't want it to be. It's not going to be gory, but it's not going to
Okay.
be. It's not chick lit. It's not romance and romance and all that jazz. It'll be a little bit different. Like
What?
she's
By the way,
gonna
folks.
get like it'll be more of a mystery thing, and you got to remember, I'm one of those writers that, unfortunately for me, I have an idea, but after a while, I have nothing. I just type as like a stenographer, and they'll do what they're doing. So I'll keep you posted because a lot of the time I don't know
Oh.
much before you guys do.
You're a gardener. You
This
know what you
special here is going to be gone soon, by the way. So that will be over soon for anyone who has Kindle Unlimited. Then it will
What
go back. But right
oh,
now,
it's-
it's part of the Kindle. Yeah, it's only for those who have Kindle Unlimited, and it's only till June, and then it'll be done.
what $2.99 if you don't have Kindle Unlimited? Good
$2.99 for the
price.
Kindle version, and then obviously if you'd like the paper version, there's also that, which I will also be selling this weekend at a local author event at Mocha Lisa's in Clifton Park, New York.
I will be there as well.
Yay!
So, folks, if you're not from our area, Troy, New York, is what she's talking about. Where the house is located, it's upstate New York, just north of the capital, Albany.
The collar city where the shirt collar was invented, actually.
So, what years or time period is this going to be set in?
The time period that the story takes place is now. It's modern time.
Oh.
But when she goes to this house to take the job as the landscaper, she's obviously going to have to hear the whole history of the place, which has over almost 8 acres of land, including ponds, woods, trails, everything. And it has 8 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, 4 garages. The place is crazy.
Is this a house like
It's
people
for
can?
real.
But
Yeah.
are people living there, or can you visit it like a? Historic.
I think someone's living there now. I would love to go on a tour if they would let me. And you know me, I will knock on someone's door. I would ask. I don't care. Because what's the big deal? They're going to say no. It's already no. So okay, but great. But the house is amazing, and they literally has a fireplace in the basement that's bigger than that goes. It's the size of the wall. Like that's how old and big. Like it's a walk-in basement, and their kitchen is like a butler's kitchen. It has a wet bar and everything. The thing is beautiful, like inlaid wood stairs. The place is gorgeous,
Wow.
but it's just begging for trouble. So I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring some trouble.
That's awesome.
Mystery.
Yeah, the girl will just, but yeah, the character has a way of just knowing stuff, and she doesn't like what she gets to see because you don't always get to pick what you get. But
So wait, this actually is perfect because we were talking about those kind of occupations earlier. She's a gardener, so that's good.
yes, she's a gardener.
She could secretly be an assassin.
There's the thing. There's a lot of plants that we use that we don't even realize are obviously that you might not even think so, but they use them all the time in folk medicine and stuff like that. But obviously, there's other things that seem pretty innocuous, but they're very poisonous, like bleeding hearts. Everyone loves them, but they're poisonous, every bit of it.
Okay.
Yeah, like where there's another thing called coleus, and that is a plant that you can actually do a lot with. It helps with inflammation, it helps with diabetes, and all that other stuff. So will be in there because she's kind of like a gardener, but she knows how to make things.
Nice.
How to experiment.
Oceans and whatnot.
All right. I'm excited. That's awesome.
Thanks.
Congrats.
Thank you. We talked to get this thing done. I would like to get it done by August, but I doubt it. Why would I say that out loud? That I doubt it.
That's fine. No, now you got a good goal to shoot for.
Make sure it's
work on it.
Yeah, make sure it's done. Don't rush. Make
No,
sure
I don't usually. I usually take like 9 months to get like the nut of it done, and then the rest of it is just drama and editing and crying my eyes out over it. But I want to get this thing done before I go to a book festival thing in November. It's a lofty goal, but I got to have a goal, or what's the point? You know, it's a challenge. It's not an obstacle.
Yes.
It's a challenge.
Folks, go to Delaney-Parker.com. That was the site I put up earlier. There's a link right there on the homepage for the books on Amazon.
Yes, it is.
At DParker50, I believe, is the TikTok.
Yes, it is.
And Delaney Parker Writes on Instagram, right?
You got it, kids.
All right, let's check over in the chat here. Emmy says, I definitely want to read your books. And Johnny says, you should read them. They're both great.
Thanks. Thank you.
Emmy also says, anyone going to get the Switch 2? Oh, yeah, they announced that, right? What is that, coming out in the fall? Do you know, Craig?
No.
What's going on with that? There's a whole thing because of the tariffs and all that.
Sorry, were you trying to say tariffs?
I know what it is, but you say tariffs. Everyone's gonna fucking
You said,
get
it sounded like you said
Don't fight.
the tariffs. The tariffs.
It's just a little tariff. It's not
Yes.
even. It's nothing. Don't freak out. Like,
All right, they'll just. So, Emmy, I love Nintendo when I was a kid. I'm not big on Nintendo systems anymore. I'm actually very much a PC gamer now.
You see?
Okay.
It looks like it's releasing in June in most territories.
June. That's earlier than I expected. I thought it was going to come a holiday time.
Speaking of June,
people love the Switch, though. It's like I think it actually might be the best-selling console of all time now over the PS2. I think it might have finally beat.
Wow.
oh really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it sold a ton of consoles. The Tri-City area is abuzz with word of the new book, Johnny says. There we go. Yes, because they're getting buzz right here.
What
Thanks,
does that
Johnny.
mean? The Tri-City.
He's calling, I think, Albany, Troy, Schenectady. There are
That's what they call it.
three cities right next to each other. Like I'm in Schenectady, she's in Troy, and Albany's the capital of New York State.
Oh, okay.
But they're all like a few miles from each other.
Yeah. I've heard that term Tri-City area, but I never actually knew what it meant.
Basically, just means three cities close to each other.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough.
Ooh, fancy PC gamer. Oh, good. You have a gaming PC too.
Like, ooh,
Listen, I have a PS5. I used to have an Xbox. I'm just saying. That's what I've been doing lately. I like my PC.
Okay, all right. No, we're here to listen, Jeff, not judge. We're not judging.
All right. Sounds like you're judging.
Do you want? Oh, I have plenty of other stuff I'm judging you for, Jeff. Like, really, don't worry about it. It's not
Oh, yeah, she does. All right, let's go to our second question. So, as we mentioned earlier in the show, Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3, is re-releasing in the theaters, at least in the U.S. I don't know if it's over where you are too, Craig, but...
I think it will be.
Okay, this weekend. So if you want to see it once again on the big screen, this will be your chance, folks. I actually saw that one 3 times in theaters when it first came out.
I watched it again today just to make sure I had it fresh.
Yeah. Very good. That's actually my favorite of the prequels.
It was really good. It was.
Yes.
I like that one.
I
like that one a lot.
Crying in my hair mole. And then she's crying. Oh, I felt so bad.
Anyway, what alien species would you want to hang out with in the Star Wars universe? That is the question. We'll start with Craig.
In Star Wars, I mean, you know the answer is going to be the Wookiees. They're the ones you can have a party with, as long as you can understand them. And it is coming out here as well. Good. Wookiees. They're party animals. They know how to have a good time. They're not afraid to party or to enjoy themselves.
Because we know the old grandpa ones like to watch VR porn.
Yes.
If you watch the Star Wars holiday special, you find that out. That's what happens in it.
Ever watching.
What goes on, kids?
Or you can watch our stream of it. We streamed it live. Francis and I commented on it.
No,
Because it's the one movie YouTube doesn't care if you stream it. They don't.
Really? Wow.
They didn't flag us.
Oh my god, that's shocking.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so for me, Wookiees, definitely.
All right, so one of my answers, Pierre and Jen already have. I love Ewoks. They are my favorite.
So cute.
I love Wicked the Ewok. I used to have a little plushie of him. So I would love to hang out with the Ewoks. And again, not them cooking me over fire, but when they became friends and we're all having a good time. Because again, the Ewoks they like good music. They like to dance around and party as well, right?
Right? They seem
They like storytelling over the fireplace.
Yeah, I see that. Mm-hmm.
So I love tree houses, and they live in the ultimate tree house. Well, Wookiees do too.
Yeah, we do.
I was going to say Wookiees do.
Wookiees do too. Both these creatures are actually great at building huge, elaborate tree houses.
Either way, you're gonna have some place to live. Either way, that'll be good. You got a heart.
My other answer is Twi'lek, because the girls are the most sexiest in Star Wars, and the head tails, and they're blue and green and colors, and nothing beats.
Yeah, those are beautiful. They're
called Leku. Their head tails. Yeah.
Are they? I know there's another color. It's not just blue and green. Is it yellow?
Well, the blue and green are the ones you see in the original trilogy.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are others.
Yeah,
colors.
yeah. I think there's yellow. And
I'm just blue and green are my. Well, I mean, I actually like purples. Purple's good. I would like a nice purple girl. I wouldn't be. I'd be fine with most colors.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
I'm not judgy.
It's like I gotta tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like what?
She's got some hot head tails on, and. All right. What about? Well, let me get the. We got droids. Yeah, I'll count droids. Sure. Although interesting if the Klingons showed up in the Star Wars universe.
I think you made a wrong turn, but yeah.
They would be like, these tribbles are awfully big.
Yeah, no thanks.
Oh God.
All right, what about you, Delaney? Who would you want to hang out with?
I feel that I'm going to bring it back just to you guys because, again, Wookiee, because I speak it. I speak it.
She did it, Craig. Do you want to do yours?
Look at
No,
this.
mine's.
Me and the Rook can hang out. We're doing hair. It'll be awesome. And
I can't do the Wookiee.
you can check out all my styling tools. You know what I'm saying?
I wish I could.
Wait, I mean, you're going to groom with them? Is that what you're saying?
Do you see that luxurious hair? There's no way I'm not going to try out my new title on that thing. I got a weaver. Look at that thing. Mermaid wings on a full Wookiee. That would look cool. I'm going to have to do it. And the Ewoks, because come on. It's a fucking teddy bear. God damn it. It's so cute. I can't take it. Get in this house. We love you.
Yeah, and they have the super cute little head things they wear.
I had the stuffed animal too. I carried it everywhere. Why do you think I love my dog West? Because he looks like a little freaking Ewok. I love that thing. God, love it.
Hey, can you knit me an Ewok?
I'll bet you if I look at it, I can felt you. I could probably felt one.
Felt one. That's what I meant. Sorry. Whatever you did to the kidney bean, that thing.
Yeah, I'll check. You know me. I just got to get a little elevated and hang out a little bit and check that out. And I'm like, I'm going to make one. And then I'm like, here you go. Randomly, because now Francis is going to get a kidney bean. He's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
Well, no, you got to give it to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Necrodius just joined us. I see Francis in disguise as Delaney Parker. Do not let Delaney say otherwise. It's totally Francis in disguise. Well, Francis is there between her.
Francis now. Francis.
Yeah. Again, if you just joined us at the top of the show, Necrodius, I told people that Francis very fortunately got his kidney transplant, so he's in the hospital right now, but he's doing well.
And we're celebrating with a kidney.
So Delaney will be co-hosting for a bit here, hopefully, until Francis returns.
And so will this kidney.
Yes. And the kidney has to come on every week. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, sure. That's fine with me. I got all sorts
little
of
Francis. Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to say I'm sorry. That's fine that you've never watched it.
I could probably tuck Francis right on in here. Here you go, Francis. Let's tuck him in. Especially if you're back. Comfy.
I mean, if you haven't seen it, all that means is you get to experience it for the first time and get all the joy.
Yeah.
You know, my friend Lori watched it in the order, not that it was released, but in like 1, 2. I'm like, Lori, that's not how it works.
Some people do that. I mean, I would recommend watching it in the release order as in the original trilogy first.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because then you get the surprise as well.
Yeah, like, because there's stuff, isn't it? Like a whole.
You already knew that. Yeah.
I will say this, and I know this is whatever, but Obi's like beard and mustache. Why does it look so why?
In which ones?
It looks kind of like it's like they pasted it on. I'm sure it's probably his too, and it looks.
Do you mean
weird.
do you mean Ewan McGregor in the prequels?
Yes.
Oh.
What is with his? It looks bizarre. I don't know why. Maybe it's because his little tiny face doesn't look good.
I think
I don't know.
In the Obi-Wan series, I think he looked better, even better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just because it looks a little
older. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jenny says, "Love you, Francis." Thank you, Jenna. Very nice.
Thank you. See, yay for Francis.
Skywalking Through Neverland would be a good guest for the show, but too family friendly. Oh, I don't know. Skywalking Through Neverland sounds like a cool name though for a show or podcast or whatever it is. Like it. All right, what do we? So we got any other aliens? We got them all. We got the ones.
I want to know. Maybe you're probably like, that's the one I just said. But when I was watching it today, because I was having a little bit of a time because I had to look in the mirror to do the freaking hair, which looks like this anyway. What is the one with the huge ass ear things, and they can fly with them bad boys, and they're like huge, flying.
Do you mean from Watto from episode 1, the bug type guy?
I don't know if that's
He has
what
wings.
That was
He has wings.
It looked like it. I don't know. But
Do these creatures fly?
Yes, it was flying. It looked like it was. It looked like it was.
What
flying.
are you? Is it episode 3 they were in?
It was episode 3 that I was watching today. But again,
Is it when Obi-Wan is battling the robot General Grievous?
It's a group of them. They're flying, and I don't know what the hell the one thing is. I even literally tried to Google it to try to figure out what I can't believe.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Talking about, yeah.
It's like these, I don't know. They almost look like long ass bunny ears kind of things. But maybe those aren't ears. Maybe they are wings. Maybe I'm crazy, and that's not what I saw because I don't have,
Well, I definitely would say it might be that you might be crazy, yes, but
it could have been just like animal species or something. I can't think of
well,
any.
in the chat, tell us if you let us know if you think you know what that is. What Delaney? That's an interesting trivia.
I know Watto can fly, and so can the Geonosians. I can't think of any others, but they're not in. I don't think they're in the third one. They're in the second one.
I'm gonna find this thing.
But aren't there on the planet that it's kind of like a rocky planet? I think that Obi-Wan fights Grievous. Aren't there things flying around there?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There might be some kind of aliens or creatures there.
Yeah. All right, we'll figure it out.
I can't think of any.
I'm like,
Wishing Francis speedy recovery. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. I'm sure I'll pass all this love to him from you guys. All right, let's thank our patrons on Patreon, I should say. This is like actually both the people in the chat, right? I mean, both the people with me are patrons, actually, Craig and Delaney.
Hey.
So thank you guys. And lots of others too. Patreon.com/super-geeked up if you want to help us out. We really appreciate it. So thank you to everybody who does it. No matter what level you're at, we really appreciate it. But if you're at $10 or more, you get a super shout out, which Craig and Delaney will help me with. Hopefully, if you have the list up, you too.
I sure do.
All right. Let's do a theme of let's take those accountant type jobs from earlier. Let's pick a job for each person and make it cool in some way. I guess I'll start since Craig, you won't do yourself.
Well,
so I mean, you probably do yourself, but
he doesn't do himself. You don't know what he does on the
gentleman should
weekend.
never
You
kiss
leave him
and
alone.
tell.
It's his weekend.
particularly when it's with yourself. Crodia, stop joining as a negative $10. Jeez, all right. He wants to give him
What's you to pay it? Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So big shout out to Craig Allen Poole, who's right here next to me on the show, and virtually at least. Craig is the footballer because that's big in Wales and England and UK.
Yes.
That'd be soccer for us over here, folks. But the footballer because he can kick any object with such force that it's like a bidet overpowered. It sends the person flying.
No fucking bidet though, because that's the shit.
Yeah, it sends people flying through the window, through walls. He could just kick with such force. It's amazing.
I heard about it. You can get them. You got to, yeah. They're
And he
over
wears
but you can order
what's your team? What team do you like?
In
If any.
football, Manchester United.
All right. And he wears the Manchester United kit.
Yeah.
See, I haven't used kit right, I hope.
Yes, you did. Well done.
Thanks. All right. Greg, why don't you take the next duo?
They're Greg. Do you mean Craig?
I mean, Craig. Sorry, Craig. Take Greg and Rena Hervé. Sorry.
Greg and Renoa, you are.
Yep, that's who they are.
Yes, you are nuclear scientists.
Oh.
Discovering amazing new ways to power the world. Combining your energy to bring life and light to everyone.
That's very nice. That was Greg and Rena Hervé. All right, guys, you were fancy. Delaney?
Tammy Anderson, who works for Anderson Windows, is also a stealth vigilante window cleaner. Now, again, if you were here earlier, Jeff kind of gave away what she does. Tammy has a way. She's a sharp shot too, because you know what? If you're screwing around and Tammy pretend, she's seeing it. That telescopic it's happening. So what Tammy does, justice.
Telescopic out of what? Her pants? What do you do?
Tammy Anderson Windows, man. She's the vigilante window cleaner.
Yeah, all right, good.
Anderson Windows, big name company. Come on now, Jeff.
Yeah, no, I know what you're referencing.
Because he's pretty, he doesn't think he has to try. That's what it is. He comes.
No, I was forget it. All right, let's move. Come on, can we keep going?
So yeah, Tammy Anderson, vigilante window cleaner.
By the way, Emmy, that would be amazing if you join the Patreon. Thank you so much.
Tammy, that'd be great.
By the way, folks, you also will see a little dollar symbol on below your chat with a little rectangle. You can also do a super chat or a super sticker right now if you want. That's a one-time thing if you just want to do a one-time donation. It all helps. Let's go to Johnny. Big Daddy Pappas is next. Thanks to Johnny. So Johnny actually in real life is a writer, so I'm going to call him the writer because what he writes comes alive, so he can create whatever he needs to solve his mission or fight off the evildoers, right? What a great power that would be, right? Like just you'd create any world you wanted and it would come alive.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Delaney could write herself into that house and look all around it.
Oh my God. I'm getting in that house. Know this now.
Well, bring me with you if you do, because I actually don't know what this house is, and I used to live in Troy. And
oh yeah, it's on Hilltop, 11 Hilltop. I think it's Road, 11 Hilltop Road.
Well, okay, now everybody will be visiting.
No, but you can see it. I don't. Believe me, if I live there, Jesus Christmas, it wouldn't be clean because there's too many rooms. But I'm just saying that it's an old. It's like it was built in 1935, so it's 100 years old. Almost
90, yeah. Getting there. You could create your own superpowers, Johnny. Go ahead, sorry. Go ahead.
No, sorry. Michael Gilstrap.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is how you pronounce it. Michael Gilstrap. He is. You think he's just a normal mailman, but he's not. He is the one who can hear at extreme distances, and he can throw anything with perfect accuracy. He will be there when you need him the most. He is not the hero that you expect, but he is the hero that you need. And when you need him, he will be there to save you.
Nice. Little Batman almost there, yeah.
In his mailman shorts.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
He really delivers.
He does. He really has his punchline. Love it.
All right, Delaney, you got the next one?
Well, Dash V is just, he handles the bad guy. He is the Dash. You know how when you're born and then there's the Dash in between? He's the one that's going to handle what comes after that Dash if you keep it up. So he's the guy that gives you the second half of your Dash.
What does that mean?
You know what I'm saying? When you're born, so I was born, we'll say it because 1974, 2, and then he decides, is it 2025? I don't know. Who's mouthy? Dash V handles it. You get crazy, There you go. You got in the second half of that dash. There you go. Vigilante killer. Everyone's going to kill everybody. That's how I do it. Sorry, everyone dies. It's scorched earth. Everyone dies.
That's a great story. That's a great.
Listen, I never said it was good. It's his life, not mine.
Yeah,
He's the one running around killing people.
No, sometimes the best stories are when the villain
He's just
wins.
a regular guy,
And
normally.
the villain.
I thought you were going to say sometimes the best
And then
stories.
you got to quietly handle it.
Sometimes the best stories are bad ones. I thought you were going to say.
Keep it up.
No.
See how Jeff's a sweetheart
Yes.
to me? God, I love it so much. But yeah, he just handles it. Like if someone's got a problem with somebody, like say a mouthy guy named fucking Jeff. Jeff.
Yeah, people named fucking Jeff I don't like. I like people named Jeff though. All right. Anyway, Jaloo. let's thank Jaloo. So Jaloo loves anime, which I also do, but he's an anime expert.
Oh,
so
I did not know this.
his power will be he can make people turn them into anime characters. So when there's a lot of bad stuff going on, more like comedic ones though. So basically, when you get like slammed over the head with a hammer or something, you're fine. You just like whatever. You just kind of or you can.
A kapow.
Yeah, or like if you see a girl's panties, your nose starts bleeding profusely and pouring out of you, like happens in anime.
And when they get hurt, you have like little birds.
Yeah,
And stars
exactly.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, that's cartoons in
I
general,
don't know
I guess.
how anime works. I know how cartoons work. I don't know.
No,
how
I mean that's how cartoons. But anime definitely is. Guys have ridiculous reactions to like seeing girls naked or their panties. A lot of times in anime.
Oh.
There's always a huge nosebleed for some reason.
I would think the blood was going somewhere else.
Yeah. You would think.
Well,
All right.
just saying.
All right. Hey, Craig, look who you get.
I get Delaney. So you think Harley Quinn or Jeffy Quinn is hot, or Poison Ivy is hot? No. Make way for Delaney because she will enchant you. She will enthrall you with her beauty and her words, and she will take what she wants because she rules.
Yep, I'm listening.
Because she will command you. You will serve her and you will love her forever.
Yes, you will. I don't slay dragons. I make them my pets.
I love how when you're giving all those nice accolades, she's fucking plugging in her phone or whatever the hell she's doing over
The
there.
computer was about to die.
Yes.
Do you see what I'm saying? You put me in an impossible situation.
Wait, okay, but why did you have to get rid of the kidney?
Because I didn't want to. That's why I didn't want to be all.
Yeah.
Well, no, but that's just you're showing your boobs more with him out.
Well, I figured when I took it out, you can't see anything.
Oh, all right.
You know what? Next time I'm putting Ariel on the goddamn lens. Keep it up.
Well, it's fine. There's so much Vaseline we can't see anyway.
Right? I swear to God. This camera is terrible. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm kind of liking it now, actually. I'm so used to it.
Oh my God, right? You're like, what happened to her? It's like color, but
When I see you in like an actual HD, I'll be like, what the hell is this?
like, holy shit, her face isn't gray. Yes, it's not. It's not. I don't have gray skin.
All right, and Delaney, you have the last person on our Patreon list.
Brian H. Wow. What a superpower you got there, Pally. I suck at this. That's what's awesome about it. But you know what? He has the power to find the best drinks anywhere. Wherever you go, this guy seems to find the coolest drinks everywhere and get you smashed within 2. How's that happen? It's a skill, and it comes in handy sometimes. When that's all I got, because I kind of happen to know a little bit about that, and he likes the beverages. And I'm sure I'm going to hear some shit about how come I didn't come up with a good one. But
No, I was going to say that can be very handy.
That's a really handy. Yeah, that'll be a handy one. Yeah,
he's the guy who knows how to party. He knows where the parties are. He can just. Yeah. He's got like a spidey sense. I want to
go out. I want to go out for a drink. Let's go out for a drink. Where's good? Let's
exactly. He's got a thing. You know, he can just sense it. Like, where are the loose women at? He can just.
Well, now you've got me interested.
And he can find them. He knows where to go for the loose women. It's a skill.
What's the line? Where are the white women at?
What? That's a line?
It's I don't know if it's a line. It's just something I heard. Where the white women?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/super-geeked up, folks. That's where you can support us if you want it. Any amount. You can do any amount you want. It's very helpful. Or do super chat. Thank you to Delaney and Craig for helping me out with that, with those great, well, thank you for supporting and also for those great shout outs. Michael says, thanks to Craig, by the way, for the shout out you gave him.
Mm-hmm.
And Johnny said, that's an awesome superpower. The Drunkinator.
Yes.
Yep, and loose women. So he knows
Yeah,
where the
loose
drinks are and the loose women. He can find loose women. That's his superpower.
All right, folks, here is our final geeky game. This is called Geeky Movie Mashup. We probably haven't done this for like 4 or 5 years. It's an older game that we used to do. I decided, why not bring it back? I'm going to say one reason I did this because it takes some more prep on my end, but I was like, hey, let's do it. So this is what's going to happen. Delaney and Craig don't even know how this works.
Yeah, I've never seen this one.
It's a line for Tropic Thunder. Oh, okay, that's where you're getting it from.
I'm Blazing Saddle.
Oh no, Blazing Saddles. Oh, maybe it's from both.
Isn't Blazing Saddle the?
Let me take this thing out right here.
Wait
Well, that's the Mel Brooks, right? Western.
Take this out. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so Geeky Movie Mashup. What I've done is I'm going to read like a description out to you guys, like a log line, basically. And what I'm doing, though, is I'm combining 2 movies or TV shows into one log line. Okay? Now, it could be 2 movies, it could be 2 TV shows, it could be 1 movie, 1 TV show. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Your goal is to identify both movies or TV shows and then come up with how you think I combine their titles together into one title. That's the harder, well, that's kind of bonus points for that part.
Yeah.
The main part is to identify the 2 movies or shows that I'm describing. Some of these I might have done, not what necessarily you would think describe them, but just a goofy description, but ideally you should hopefully get it. The first one actually may be the harder one, but anyway, if you're in the chat or watching later, you can also please feel free to guess, put those in there. All right, so either of you can, shout this out. You ready for the first one?
Do it. Let's do it.
All right. A nosy old woman proves to be the bane of murderers while carrying watermelons and shaking her hips naughtily in a Catskills resort in the 1960s.
I got one.
Okay, what do you think the one is?
Dirty Dancing.
The second part was Dirty Dancing.
Yes. Nice.
All right, so then I'll just read you the first part.
Bane? It wasn't Bane, was it?
No, I'm just using the vocab word bane.
I'd say I wasn't. I'm like,
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with Batman. Sorry.
I'm like,
Nothing
what
to
the
do.
fuck are you doing now? Like,
I'm just like the bane of existence. I'm just using it like that. A nosy old woman proves to be the bane of murderers.
oh, come on, what was that movie?
It's a TV show. I'll give you that hint.
Murder, She Wrote.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so Murder, She Wrote and Dirty Dancing, put it together. What am I calling it?
Dancing.
Oh, that's good. I'll accept
Dirty She Wrote.
that.
Really?
I like your guys better. I said Murder, She Danced, but I like Murder, Dancing, and I like Dirty She Wrote. Actually, the best. I think
Dirty She Wrote is good.
because that's like what Delaney and I do. All right, that's good. Dirty She Wrote, good.
Keeping that.
Very good. Dirty Dancing. You got one of them, Pierre. All right, so that's kind of the idea. All right, so I got 4 more.
I like it.
All right, here's the next one. 4 ex-soldiers framed for a crime they didn't commit. Love it when a plan comes together to save a beautiful prostitute who likes driving fast cars in Beverly Hills.
I think I've got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty Woman and A-Team.
Yep.
Yes. Good job. What's the title?
A woman. A woman.
Pretty A-Team.
I just said the Pretty Team or the Pretty A-Team. Yeah, that's the best I could come up with. It was a little harder one, but
Team Pretty.
a woman, because it's funny actually, kind of just a
A
woman.
woman.
A woman.
Oh,
Yeah.
woman.
Hey, that was the A woman.
All right, here we go. Here's another one. Again, you can guess along in the chat here, folks. Geeky Movie Mashup. A girl who loves apples and short guys gets high with 2 losers outside a convenience store in New Jersey.
Snow White and Clerks.
Oh, good. Wow, right on the, yeah, you named it. You got it. Nailed it, I meant.
Nice. Yeah. I was going to... That's Jane Silent Bob. Which movie? Because there's 3 of them.
I just went, because as I put in the convenience store, I just went with Clerks.
Yeah,
The first one, yeah.
Yeah.
So I just called it...
Snow Clerks.
I just called it Snow Clerks.
Yeah, because if I say White Clerks, I feel like that's going to cause... Like, don't start shit, people.
No, but I mean, they did pot usually, but snow could be like the cocaine too, kind of, right? They didn't really do that.
I just,
What about the Snow White Clerks?
Okay. Snow White Clerks?
The Snow White Clerks. That's the...
Snow White and the 7 Clerks? I don't know. There's not that many of them.
Snow White and the 7 Potheads.
Potheads. There you go. Oh, Pretty A Woman. There you go. We call that, Johnny. Snowball Clerks. I like that. That's good.
Yes.
That's good, Johnny. All right, 2 more to go. Here's number 4. A guy shoots arrows real good in England while going undercover as a high school student on a hoppin' street.
Ooh! Robin Hood 21 Jump Street.
You agree, Craig?
Robin Hood. I don't know the other one.
Yeah, she got the other one. The other one's 21 Jump Street.
Yes! Knowing knowledge that no one gives a shit about.
Yeah, I've never seen those films.
Yeah, but then I get to win the fake games, Craig. Duh.
So
it's the one with Channing Tatum, isn't it?
the movie is with Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill. The series was in the 80s and was Johnny Depp and other people.
Really?
It was one of his earlier roles. Yeah, Johnny Depp.
Oh.
But they were cops who looked young, so they went into high schools undercover.
I remember Not Another Teen Movie did a rip on that. They got this woman that's quite old to be the high school girl. But she's an undercover journalist, I think.
Yes. The Drew Barrymore did a movie like that too.
Yeah, not
Never Been Kissed did it too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I called that Robin Hood, Prince of Streets or Prince of the Streets.
Ooh, I like that one. I just had 21 Robin Street.
That works too.
Ooh, yeah, I like them.
By the way, Johnny reminds us that I guess in Clerks they mentioned Snowball. Okay, cool. I forgot about that. Snowball Clerks would work then. Okay. All right. So this last one I made a little harder. I'm referencing 3 movies in this one.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm getting ready.
I'm ready.
Get my bean ready. Give it to me.
All right. I will say these are all three personal favorites of mine. A guy discovers girls with 3 tits on Mars, tries to figure out how to use the 3 seashells, and tells bad guys to always bet on black.
Oh, I've got 2 of them.
What are the 2 you know? What's the one you know, Delaney?
Yeah.
Total Recall.
Yes.
Yep. What else do you know, Craig?
Is Demolition Man.
Demolition Man is the seashells.
Seashell, Jesus. And Always Bet on Black.
So this is...
Is that White Chicks?
No. This is an action... So this is an action movie that I love, and I love this line.
Okay. I was going to say...
The line actually is, so the hero of this movie is on a hijacked plane, and he says to the hijackers on the phone, "Do you ever play roulette?" And the hijacker says, "Yeah." And he says, "Always bet on black."
Oh, Snakes on a Plane.
No, it's actually not Snakes on a Plane. Although that would be a perfect Samuel L. Jackson line.
Yeah.
It would be.
I'll give you another hint. This movie stars Wesley Snipes.
Oh, I thought it was. Crap, what's it called? Passenger 57?
Yes, Passenger 57.
Yeah.
So this is Total Demolition Passenger.
I like that.
Or however else you want to put those together.
Yeah.
The passenger who demolizes totally? I don't know.
We have to recall the
Demolishes totally?
Recall Passenger.
Passenger Demolition.
57.
57 total demolition passengers.
Total 57 recall. No, total 57 demolition.
Okay.
That's the tough one.
How about 57 total demolitions?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. 57 total demolitions of passengers.
There you go. Boom. That's not even a long title at all.
No, it's perfect. It's great. Johnny got that it was Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, Robin and...
That's actually was his first action movie, and I love that movie, man. It's so much fun. I like this game. Johnny says, so do I. Oh, good. We got the Johnny supports. Oh, good. All right, good. I'm actually haven't done this in a while.
It's a good one. Yeah, it's funny to try to figure because again,
it's difficult. I see the prep.
Weird.
You guys did really well, actually. You got like almost every single one of them. So well done. I'm impressed.
Your team.
Yeah, you guys know your movie, TV stuff. Sorry, Craig. That was more American based. Sorry, Craig, because I don't know as many. I know some British stuff, but not all of it.
Francis is jazzed.
Yeah,
Harry Potter.
But I mean, you guys get obviously all this stuff over.
Yeah. It's famous stuff, so we know it anyway.
I mean, obviously there is lots of great British stuff though too.
I've just never seen 21 Drugs.
Oh my God, 57 card pickup. First of all, Mr. Pappas, I don't know how many of you, if you want to play it, if you've been a younger sibling who has fallen for the 52 pickup line from your older sibling.
Is that just where they knock all the cards onto the floor?
Yes.
No, yeah.
Yes, it is when your older brother, like a punk ass,
I think I've done
knocks
that.
them out of your hand. All of them goes, oh, 52 pickup.
And then he walks away and makes you pick him up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times is that funny? Apparently to them, every fucking time. Okay?
Yeah.
My brother can do it to me today and still laugh while I did it. After I punched him, but still, he
Did you pick them up though?
Of course I pick him up. He's bigger than me still. He still popped me one. Sister, it doesn't count when you're a sister. We're still he's gonna give me a little flick in the ear. Like I'm grown and still do this when he walks behind me. Like,
well, Johnny says he fell for that countless times. He was the youngest of 4 boys, so he knows your pain.
I fell for that shit last week. Don't lie.
So the other Johnny says Red Sox and Yankee fans unite in this game. Well, we must have a hit game then if Red Sox and Yankees fans can agree.
Yeah, because this is big doings right here. That never happens.
Craig, that's like, what would that be? Like Man United and Man City agreeing?
Never ever going to happen. I was thinking Red Sox. That's Boston, isn't it? Baseball, and then Yankees.
Boston, Yankees, and Red Sox are bitter rivals in Major League Baseball.
Yeah,
Mets don't count.
What was that?
Nothing. Mets don't count. Sorry.
Ouch to all those Mets fans out there. Jeez.
I'm only kidding. I love you all. Yankees are better always.
Yeah, no. I think although we've got rivalries with like Liverpool, Man City, we don't get on. I think the biggest probably UK rivalry though will be Glasgow Celtic and Glasgow Rangers. Though that one is religious and goes back quite a
They're both soccer or football teams.
Football teams, yeah, in Scotland. Both Glasgow teams.
Thank you, Necrodius. Right? What is that?
That one.
All right, listen. There's plenty of Mets fans. Jeez.
Not here, Mary. Oh,
not where?
Mr. Pappas, you are absolutely correct. My brothers did send me to the store for snacks, and the best part, of course, I have a story. We were watching the football game, and my one idiot brother decided to trip me because I had the dip in my hands. And he was hoping I would fall and it would land on my other brother, who would whoop my ass if it had. I hit the ground, and I shit you not, my fear and the universe were on my side that day. I landed holding it like this. And it was like this close to my brother's face. And all I hear, he's just sitting there watching TV. He's like, you're fucking lucky. You're fucking lucky. Like Long Island. Didn't even, he was just like this. Didn't flinch, nothing. You're fucking lucky.
How many older brothers do you have?
I have 2 older brothers and 1 younger brother.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I assume you slapped him for that.
No. What? Oh, now I would.
The one that tripped you.
No, you had to wait. You had to wait and then do something that was weirdly passive aggressive that I could blame on my younger brother. So he would get his ass beaten. I would get away with it.
Did you ever try to get your older brothers in trouble with your parents?
There's a lot of kids. No, they were just like, go fight it out. They don't care. This was back in the day. Parents didn't get involved. There was 4 kids in the beginning of the day. If there was 3 at the end, you still felt pretty good about it. You were like,
close enough. Right. Yeah.
Just the one.
You still got the own spare. Yeah.
You know?
He'll
turn out of the backyard with some dirt on me because they tried to bury you in a hole. So fun.
Jeez.
Nice. You had a good childhood.
Yeah.
It was great, Jeff.
Come on, kids nowadays are missing out on all this fun.
Has no one else been shot with a BB gun by a sibling?
No, we didn't.
No.
We didn't have BB guns in my
All right, I
household.
guess. Yeah, there it is. You can
I'm
tell
the
it was
oldest,
your
so,
favorite then,
yeah.
huh?
But I know plenty of people who've been shot by BB guns.
Oh,
Oh
yes.
yeah, my brother
Makes
Chris was
me
like,
hurt.
"You can get 3 pumps on this thing. She'll jump," and he popped me, and God, it was good. My older self thinks it's funny. My younger self, like, I know you guys so much. I can't wait to see. Like,
Back in the day, as long as you went to school and didn't commit felonies, parents really didn't care what you did or where you went. That's
didn't
true.
give a shit.
Yeah.
My mom could not have cared. She didn't want to hear from me unless it was dinner. And if she called you and then you didn't come, now you're dead.
Now
You're
you're
gonna
in
be
trouble.
silent for 8 hours, but attentive for those 2 seconds and she's screaming down the street and hear that shit.
Yeah.
And sit your ass down.
And Johnny, yeah, I'm with you here. This is my generation, but Gen X is the best.
I think I'm
History.
technically a millennial. Not by choice.
Are you a millennial? Okay.
You're so young.
I think it's 83 or something. Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
86.
Not me. Mm-mm.
I was born in 81, so technically, okay, then another millennial there,
Oh.
Necrodius.
You were born in 81?
No, Necrodius was.
Oh, I was like, what? Oh,
Looks good.
I know. I'm a little older than that, just a little bit.
A little bit. Back in the. We're gonna say,
I'm only 1 year younger than Delaney. We're almost the same age. Yeah.
Who are the Braves?
sounds been good to you, Jeff. Nice, thanks a lot.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying we're close in age. That's all. I wasn't saying anything. I'm just saying we're about the same age.
No, I'm saying you've done well. Look at me. I've got Vaseline face. I have some weird ass camera that's showing my gray old lady skin.
Yeah, you got poop coming out of your cleave.
Just
yeah.
got a big old duty in here. Like, I'm not doing well. Okay. I thought by half a century I'd have something to say, but all I have to say is, yay, little tiny poop in guy. Woo.
I'm curious. Are you going to be writing the 3rd book after you've done this mystery one? Or
I might. It's hard.
Do you
Not
have-
to make
do you-
it weird, but my mom is the actual only character in my books that is Catherine, and she's real, and she's in the first 2. But I just recently lost my mom, so I want to
Oh
give her a
no, I'm
little
so sorry.
time,
Yeah.
so I don't sob story it out on people, because I need to obviously ugly cry this out for like a good long bit, because I admit totally not okay about it. So I don't want to do it right yet, because then it might
No,
get
no.
too cringy. and
Yeah.
weird.
No,
You know
no,
what I mean?
get
I don't
that.
want. Oh, it's
Maybe.
thank you so much. I don't want to
Yeah.
make anyone else go down that little shit's. Bleh.
That makes sense. Well, that's smart to put your energies into something else then.
That's all. It's just better that way.
Yeah.
I'll find a way to get her in there. You know me. I will.
Do
I'll
something
find a little
different.
something, because I like to leave her Easter eggs all the time anyway.
Yeah. Do something different as well, so it's not the same kind
Yes,
of thing. So.
and that's the
That's
thing.
fair.
I have to be able to do something different. Jeff recently had me write something completely different, and I like it because I'm learning to flex different kind of writer muscles. Because
Yes.
again, the fairy tale thing. I've never watched. When
I had her write my obituary after she kills me.
Me too. This is what he's gonna see right before the lights go out.
But luckily, I'll see the little felt guy right in my face.
Yes, it'll just be like,
Yeah. I think pillow place, but hey, fair enough.
I want to make a felt fucking Jeff. Oh my god! Or
Felt
just a
Jeff.
regular felt Jeff. Not
Start with a felt Ewok for me.
Just a regular walking felt Jeff would be fine. He doesn't need to do
1862,
anything. That would be weird.
By the way, to answer your question, the Atlanta Braves are a baseball team.
Oh, Atlanta. That's
in Georgia, in the southern part
Yeah,
of
much
the U.S. Yes.
Yeah. No, I'm familiar with some American football teams. I don't really know baseball except the Red Sox.
Yeah. There's no reason you have to.
I don't know them.
Oh my god, Necrotis.
Hang on. If you want to flex writer muscle, you can read my stories I wrote and then not how to write. Come on, Necrotius. Wait, what about a vampire? Who's a vampire? Oh, Michael is because he was born in 1867.
Yeah.
I see. Let's see. What is the Necrotius saying about me? When Jeff was younger, he used to have to do his schoolwork by carving into stone tablets and carry them on his dinosaurs both ways. Yes, I was like Fred Flintstone. I had a dinosaur to work with, and my feet had to go real fast to get my card
Use
moved.
an abacus.
I had an abacus when I was a kid, actually.
I know, I did too, because we're that old.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That.
Remember
You know what an abacus is?
No,
Yeah, the
I think I've
beads
heard of
were
it.
done.
Abacus is the things with like the beads. You can move the
Oh,
count.
yeah. I think
With
I
the
had that
one
as well.
place, the tens, the hundreds.
Yeah. I think I have
I
that.
mean, it's what they used back in the day. I mean, before our day, like old
Yeah.
ancient days.
And in our day, why are you lying?
Let's
You
say
go,
in
"It's
Roman
before our
times.
day." No, it wasn't. It was right fresh in
It's still
our day.
used.
I mean, it wasn't
Yeah.
invented in our day.
No.
No, I think it's Roman, or if not us earlier. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
maybe
still
earlier.
used.
Yeah, good stuff, man.
It works.
Exactly. You know, you can get the sundial out too. Who needs a clock?
Do you know I built one of those in high school? They made us do it in shop class. Build
A
a
sundial?
sundial. That's how old I am. There you
Wow.
are.
Did it work? Did you make a good one?
Yeah, it worked. Yeah.
Nice.
I got to you got to use the wood burning tools and everything. It was really cool. It was a fun thing to do.
Wait, writing wasn't invented in your day, Jeff?
Oh my
Nope.
God.
We just told oral stories.
Oral.
We did a lot of oral. If we were lucky, we could make pictures on the cave walls. We drew erotic pictures. That's why I'm an erotica writer.
All the pictures were like this. He was like, "What is this?"
Well,
That
that
must be an eagle. No, it isn't.
I would bring the girl up to that and show her that picture,
And she's like, "Wow."
and she's like, "No, I don't want a donut," because donuts were invented back then, obviously. All right, hang on, I'm trying to get something up here. Johnny's first car had a hole in the floor, so he probably could have done the Fred Flintstone. Nice.
Johnny, did you wait? It was it in the back or where? What passenger front? Where you could
I
see
don't
the
think he
road
likes
right
it in the
through?
back. No.
Because when I was a
you
kid,
know,
our
I try
car had a
not to-
hole in the bottom, and you could see the road. And we used to, as kids, we used to like put shit out the hole. We were crazy.
You would what? Put shit up the
Put
hole of
stuff out
cars?
the hole. My mom would have 4 kids, 5, 6 kids in that back seat with a little tiny hole in the back. Oh yeah, we're throwing stuff out the hole. You're lucky my little brother didn't get tossed out that fucking hole.
How big was it?
Seriously, we were jackass kids, like jackasses.
Chance. Yeah.
And we would dare each other to pretty much do anything. Dare ya. Stupid shit too. Like bone breaking crap. We would one of us, we had this sprinkler on a set of monkey bars and then dared each other to walk across the top of the wet monkey bars. What? Who does that?
Oh, that's very dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. The kid broke his leg, but we did it.
Of
And then we made
course.
fun of him for falling. Because
You always do stupid things when you're a kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wonder what the cars will be like. The Jetsons. I don't think we're gonna get to the Jetsons anytime soon, unfortunately.
Not 25 years.
No.
Remember at that Comic-Con, they had the Jetsons? They had the little Jetsons mobile at the Comic-Con that we did at the
The Proctor's Fandom Fest.
Yes, they had the little.
Yes. They had all the different cars, their Batmobiles and stuff. Yeah.
Maybe in 100
Scooby-Doo
years.
mystery van. Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
think we'll probably go more like iRobot in the near future of like automated systems and that kind of technology.
I agree.
Did you see that iRobot, the guy with the Zumba, that he hooked it up that it would scream every time it hit something? It was awesome.
No.
Yeah, when it would hit something, like hit a chair, it would scream like it got hurt, like it stubbed its toe, or so. It was like ow, and the thing would just scream ow or some such every time it touched something. Those Roombas hit everything.
Michael says we were lucky we had Abacus. He only had a stick and made chicken scratches in the earth.
In the earth, I love how he says that. I mean,
Yeah, he just had dirt. He didn't like he had paper or papyrus or anything.
Good old days of dirt.
that's also that's from History of the World, Papyrus with Gregory Hines.
Oh, I was just thinking ancient Egypt, because I
He
studied
rolled
that.
it.
But
He rolls the papyrus. Sorry, again. Of course I know that.
all right, here let me put some links up again. So Craig is at youtube.com/Nodachi0. Where what are you streaming? What games?
Not streaming. I'm releasing videos.
Oh, sorry. You're so they're not live. They're not live. Yeah.
No. I might if someone else is gaming, I could jump into their. I'm happy to kind of jump into someone else's stream and kind of multiplayer. But no, I will be releasing. So Hogwarts Legacy will be coming out on Saturday. Next schedule, one video will be coming out Friday. And then Monday will be, I think it's episode 1 of State of Decay 2. And then the following week will be episode 1 of Pal World. So yeah, Mondays.
That's a good
and
good
schedule
collection
one.
of different games there.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the way it's going to be for now. It'll probably change as I get into schedule 1. So I'll slow down on how much I'm making, how much gameplay I'm doing. But for now, that's what it's going to be. So very busy week.
All right, Delaney, go to
Can I
Delaney
share
Dash
something
Parker.
that's not writer related real quick?
Absolutely, yeah, of course.
Guess what? Anyone out there who watches The Gilded Age, season 3 is coming out in June, and my ass is in it. And if you look at the Vogue catalog, Vogue magazine, there's an article, and I'm in it. Ha ha ha! Right behind.
I saw you post. Is that for Vogue? I didn't.
This guy like some weird lava. I'm all. Hello, Larry. Behind him, it's hilarious. I think all of whatever it was in the universe that made that lady pick them. I was wearing the most insane, large aqua bow on the front of this very satin Victorian double bustle dress. And for whatever reason, they're like, hey, do you want to come follow me up front? And I said, yes, indeed. So I'm going to be on HBO. My eyebrow actually has been in Vogue. What's up? And it was the good eyebrow too. This one.
When does season? Have they released? Did they set a date? Did they set a date for?
Well, I don't have. They said it will drop in June. I don't have. I'm sure if I go back and reread it again, I will find out the exact date. But it was supposed to be in the fall. So the fact it's coming out in June is.
I'm
great.
surprised it's coming out in the summer. Actually, usually it's fall.
Very excited about it. And someone else is the one who like, is that you? Like they send me the magazine with the picture, and I'm like, where? She goes, behind Larry Russell, and I'm like, oh my god, that is me, because I remember recommending to the kid because he didn't know what to eat. I
remember you told me the story, yeah.
Remember? And he's like, should I get a meatball sub or do I want garlic bread? I'm like, whoa, my friend. He's like, excuse me, because you're not supposed to ever talk to them.
No.
But when you talk about food, I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I said, sweetie, honey, don't pick. Get your sub on the garlic bread. You won't be sorry. I'll talk to you later. I came back from lunch. I looked at him and go, how'd it go? He's all,
The only one who would have been sorry is if he had to kiss the girl he had to kiss later.
That ain't my problem. You don't come to me about food with a question and have me not get. I'm all.
By the way, folks, she's talking about their lunchtime, obviously, because it would have been hilarious if in a scene he was saying, "Oh, should I get the meatball sub?"
Right? Yeah, it was during one of the lunch breaks. I'm not supposed to talk to him because he's famous and I'm just furniture in a dress. But he was talking about food, and I really love food so goddamn much. And you can't talk about it without me getting involved. I can't see you make a sandwich and let you just make it not right. That's right, I said it. There's a right way to make a sandwich. Do not fold your goddamn fucking lunch meats and make a flat ass sandwich. What are you doing? So I take pride. I take pride in my sandwiches. So I couldn't help it. I had to get involved. Pretty sure.
Do you know which episode number of the season you're in?
Yeah.
I can't. They wouldn't say because I'm in a few scenes. One scene is I'm walking down the road and it's on a different whole thing, and then there's a scene that takes place in a church, and people know that because they saw the filming going on in the church, and I'm in that scene. And
so we probably will see you a few times.
You will have no choice, and then I will come on here and make you slow mo it 1,000 times, and look at that eyebrow.
The good eyebrow.
I saw my eyebrow. I was like, "Girl, I see you." She's like, "I see you too." Like we saw each other.
Well, no, that's awesome. I remember when you were filming it, so that's great that it's almost here.
It was the most fun, and you should do it next time they're throwing it down. I know you've already done all this stuff, but you're like the perfect kind of tall and all that. You would have a blast, and then you get to wear wool in August, and how fun is that?
That's not fun at all.
No, come on.
Yeah, I've been through all this film stuff.
That's how you'll find all your crevices and all your corners because they'll all be sweating, and then you'll know where they all are.
Yeah.
Like, hello.
I'll be sweating. I'll be pooping.
We'll have a bidet. We'll make sure we get you to a bidet.
Yeah, I'll be like, yo, Larry, where's the bidet?
But I'm so excited.
Delaney promised me a bidet.
You know what? I did get paid to work that, so I don't. But let me tell you, Necrotis, by hook or by crook, if my eyebrow is what gets me in, I'll take it. I'll take it, and I'll make sure she gets waxed weekly, loved luxuriously. I'll get special hair oils for my eyebrow hairs, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
What's eyebrow on fleek? What does that mean again? You know, fleek?
This is what it means. You see these? That's what it means.
Well, Johnny says, that's awesome, Delaney. Can't wait to see you.
Fucking
Yeah.
Tammy had just joined us as we were talking about that. We ran around barefoot so we could count to 20. I'm trying to think what that's in reference to. So something when we were talking about kids acting weird.
Pose.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Do you see? Do you see? Trying to have a nice show.
Oh, because we were talking about abacus and other stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
I got you now. Anyway, welcome, Tammy. Glad you could make it. All right. So, folks, yes, starting in June, the Gilded Age, look for Delaney. Besides that, I'm actually excited because I love the show. So, bonus.
It's real. It's a great show, and everyone is exactly like Cynthia Nixon, acting or not, cameras rolling or not. Her face is this. Nothing to say to nobody. Okay, she's looking at her phone. She's watching political shit. She's like watching videos, not interested. And I made that guy George, the guy who plays George, I made him laugh because they keep calling him Team One. Stand down, Team One, stand down. And I was like, you make it sound like they're gonna like shoot us all. And he heard me say it.
Team One. So usually it's first team, but that just means the main actors.
First team, stand down. First team, stand down. And I'm like, stand down. Like, what are they?
That's just the main actors.
It's a pretty funny term because they're just standing around anyway. You don't need to, bring them out.
That probably means they're using stand-ins, which if they don't need first team.
They always do. Like the actors only. That's when you know the actors are there because the air conditioning went on. Say that. Yeah, that's when the air really started pumping. Because before that, they were like, you could lose 10 pounds out of that old satin.
Oh yeah, no, dude, the extras they don't give a shit.
No, we if they expire, they'll just tuck it behind the pew. We'll get a new one.
Exactly.
I found when I did extra work, the main thing was from interacting with other people that are in the business doing things. So I met someone who was who does hair and makeup, and someone else that does other work as well. It's pretty good kind of networking. I think that's the main thing.
What did you do extra work in?
I did a soap powder advert that was shot in, I think.
Did you say sock powder?
Soap powder.
Soap powder.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on. I don't think it's on YouTube, but no, it is. It's on YouTube somewhere. It's like ONO commercial something, and yeah, I'm right in the background. There's this woman that charges because her son scored a penalty.
Hang on. ONO is the brand?
Commercial. Yeah.
ONO soap powder. Is that what I should look up?
Yeah, try that. Was it 2013 or something like that?
Okay, keep talking about it.
And so it's little kids. It was shot at Manchester United Old Trafford ground.
Is it a bunch of kids running around?
Yeah. And one of them gets tackled and he takes a penalty and he's kind of nervous. And there's 4 Man U players in front of him. And his mum is standing behind him. And then she charges out and kind of pushes the players. And then, yeah, everyone celebrates. And I was in the background right behind her. I saw where the cameras were. I saw where she was. And I'm like, I'm moving. And I'm standing right here because I'm going to be right in the shot.
Good for you. Right, you can. You're like, oh,
yeah.
Up a little bit.
Oh yeah, everyone go there. Like, where's the camera? Okay, where's she? Okay, yeah, I'm right here. Hey,
just smile, and anytime they come across, you're like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Happy to do it. Yep, whatever.
No. Don't worry.
Did you say they're playing football? Is that what you said?
Football. Yeah, soccer.
Okay, because the first one I found was not the right one. Keep talking.
We're still talking. Don't you worry about. I like you. Like, don't worry. Debo leaves. I keep talking. I be talking.
Yeah, Delaney will keep talking.
Oh, well, I keep finding a bunch of these omos, but not the correct one.
No, O-N-O.
O-M or N?
N for November.
As in no, a word Jeff never hears.
So OMO is apparently an Australian brand. Let me see if I can. I put in ONO, but it keeps, you know what? It keeps bringing me OMO. I guess Australian is more famous.
Maybe Man United.
All right. this freaking these Australians are taking over.
Well, listen. I would love to see a commercial. Wouldn't that be fun?
Is it Vietnam? You said?
Yeah, I think it's Vietnam or somewhere like that.
It says Vietnam in this one.
Yeah, try that one. That might be the one.
This is actually listed on IMDb.
Ooh,
Cool.
look at you.
I don't think I'm on IMDb, but sure.
Well, it says stars Craig Mellor, but they must have just got your name wrong. They meant you.
Oh, wonderful. No, yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So,
Wayne Rooney's in it. It says.
Yeah, Rooney and Rooney, Kagawa, and Carrick, and I can't remember the other guy. He was the secondary keeper. He wasn't the primary keeper. This is back in like 2013.
Yeah, it says 2014 here, according to
Was
this,
it?
supposedly.
Was it 20? Okay, 2014.
I don't know. According to IMDb.
No.
I don't know if I can. Wait, okay. Maybe I should search on YouTube for it. I was just searching in Google.
I'm trying to look on. I'm certain I've got it somewhere. Oh, it'll be on.
We're all still waiting to Curtis.
Sorry, this is vitally important, folks. All right. Well, maybe we'll have to do it next time you're on.
Yeah, if we can find it, I'll.
Yeah, we have to.
If you find it, we'll do it next time he's
It'll
on.
be under.
Or you know what? You can look while I show. I'm going to share
Yeah.
Delaney's picture she sent me.
Yes.
While you search
If
for
you
it.
guys will see this, I want you to see this eyebrow. It is serious. Okay.
So is this from the magazine or just from the?
No, it's from the magazine.
This is from Vogue.
Yes. It is the picture that is in Vogue. My eyebrow.
All right, folks. Here we go. I like how she said, "That's me."
I said it to my brothers who were like, "Who gives a shit, you idiot?" And I'm like, "That's me, you moron!" Like, just there it is. There I am.
That's great. All right,
And then
let's see.
Don't worry, I got you closer, kids. That's
Whoops,
not
wrong,
me.
that's not it.
That's not the one, sir. Me right there. Go one more. I love you. I love you, Larry. That's all it looks like she's saying.
Well, who wouldn't love Larry? He's a very handsome
just
guy.
staring like, hi. It's not weird at all. And
Jeff's
I did not intend to do that weird.
Jeff's FBI agent wondering why he's searching for Vietnam commercials.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, there you go. No, it wasn't Vietnam. It was Thailand. I found it. I just sent you the link.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, good searching there.
You'll probably get copyright struck for the music, so you might want to cut the.
Yeah. Did you? Where did you send it to me on?
Private chat.
Private chat.
Yes, I did. I didn't meet Carrie Coon. I looked at her.
Mm.
And she looked at me. I looked away. She looked away. Then I looked at her. Then when she looked at me, I looked away. I didn't. No.
So on another one that I was an extra on, it was called Marvelous. It was about a Stoke City fan who was autistic, and he was played by Toby Jones, who was in Captain America. And there was another actor, I can't remember his name, but he was in like Underworld. He was Marcus.
Oh yeah.
One of the other, I can't remember his name, but I remember because I wasn't wearing glasses. I was looking at people, and I realized that he was looking right at me, even though I wasn't wearing glasses, and I realized that I was like staring at him.
But you weren't really. You just looking that way.
Yeah, I was trying to kind of make out people's faces without wearing my glasses, and I didn't realize that I was probably like staring at him, like looking at him bad. And then when I realized, I was like, "Oh, hi."
You're all giving
him I was in the stand, and he was like further down there, so I felt bad because he probably thought I was looking at him like, "You're an asshole." Like, no, I'm sorry.
All right, here we go. I have it muted, folks, because he's right. We'll get struck by YouTube.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. We don't need
This is the one. So I am right behind the woman on the left.
Why is it? Oh,
right behind her.
Come on, there it is.
Oh, I see you. I'm gonna pause it when it goes through again. Oh, that kid got all muddy. Oh my God! Look, she's so excited.
Yep. There you go.
All right, hang on. Let me pause it. Oh, that went to something else. Go back.
Okay, we don't want to see whatever that is.
No, what is happening?
Adverts.
I love when they skip adverts. I do.
Hang on. Skip.
There you go. Yeah.
There you go. So you're literally behind her with the glasses, right?
Right behind her, yeah.
She isn't in the way the whole time.
Yeah, there's.
No, she'll run
being
out
out
at
of
the
the
very
way.
end while everyone's cheering. You'll see
Yeah,
me.
little bit.
I look like a
Yeah,
brat, but
Ready?
she'll charge. Yeah,
There
she'll
he
charge.
is.
There you are, right?
Bam!
Right,
Love
go on. A bit further, and you'll get a better view.
There you are. I see you. You're doing this.
Yeah, a bit more.
Oh, a bit more. All right.
It goes back and then goes back to the crowd, and like I'm like this.
Oh, now I see
There you
you.
go. There I am.
Good job, man.
I knew
You're pretty much in the best extras position there.
You
Actually,
landed it. That exactly. Best
That was
extra
fun.
position ever.
Yeah,
Good job,
thank
my friend. Well done.
Yeah.
wait. So that's Wayne Rooney, right? Who's the guy next to him? Is that a real player?
Kagawa. Yeah. So yeah, the full player.
Is that a Japanese player or an English player?
I think he's Korean. I want to say.
Korean. Like I didn't know England actually had Asian players on their team.
No, sorry. Is he?
No, it's good, but I'm seriously, man. I see a lot of, I don't see a lot of.
I thought he was Korean, but he's not. He's Japanese. Yeah, we have all sorts of.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Many. I don't know.
That's good to hear that. It's more diverse now. Good.
I think other than Kagawa, I can't think of any Asian players, but I'm sure there are quite a few.
All right. Well, there we go. There was Craig's big.
Salah's Egyptian, so yeah.
Craig, I'm sure did make millions from that. Yep, absolutely.
Oh yeah. That's why I'm still working now. Yeah.
Right? I only work because it's fun for me.
Oh yeah, no, I spent all my millions on my houses and my women and my cars.
Mine's candy, horses.
Yeah.
Horses, sometimes for a zebra. I do like a zebra.
They cost so much to keep as well.
They do. Exactly. I'm just
all right. So before we get off on this tangent, I was going to try to put up this link, Delaney-Parker.com.
Hey.
Where you can find Grace and Envy. Those are Delaney's two books.
All the stuff I'm up to and things like that.
And hear more about her new one in the works as well, I'm sure.
Yeah, you'll hear about the new book. You'll hear about Gilded Age. You'll see what I'm up to. And just kind of trying to let you know what book events I'll be at. Yours is on there, like the Mocha Lisa's. And I said that I would be on the show today. That absolutely goes on there.
Awesome. Thank you. Folks, if you want some smutty geeky stuff, I write under RileyRoseErotica.com. I have over 60 books up now.
And they're everything you want them to be.
Oh, thank you. Actually, wait, let me get the right page up here. Let me share this. This is my new store, my online store, where you can buy all the different book series categories. You can just click on there. One of my most recent ones is the sequel to Princess Leia Orgasma, Sexy Concubine.
Wait, when did that one come out?
Yeah. Well, that one just came out like a week or two ago. The sequel.
Oh, okay. So wait a minute. I've seen all the asses on the books, and
Well, yeah, these aren't asses. These are fronts.
If these were new things happening.
I know you do like to look at the asses. That's true. There's an ass for you.
Look at that! Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
there's a couple asses there.
Can't get mad at that.
Nice. What was that? Remy and the sex bot. Oh, okay.
Remy and the sex robot.
I have a cat named Remy.
You can do an iRobot. Oh, Star Sluts.
That's
Nice.
my Star Trek parody.
My robot car.
That's
Knight Rider.
Yes. So many to my robot car is Knight Rider.
Nice.
Lyra Rio Sex Raider is my Lara Croft.
Oh, okay. Ooh, very nice.
G.I. Ho. There's G.I. Joe.
I love G.I. Ho. G.I. Ho. Favorites.
Loving it.
I mean, some of them are original, some of them are just parodies of my favorite.
And then the one that I did the cosplay of, Shaolin Sluts. Everyone get that. That one gets a lot of attention at the book fair.
Which one's that one?
Shaolin Sluts is just. Honestly, actually, it's kind of based off a Street Fighter. I wanted to do a sex martial arts tournament. It's not really like, because I don't use all the characters. But it's kind of tournament based.
Nice.
Oh, good.
Volleyball
vixens, because I love volleyball.
Dead or Alive.
Volleyball's good.
Oh, no, honestly, I just wanted to do a volleyball one.
I can understand why.
There's my MILF. This is my MILF series.
Cruising with my best friends.
This is my Supernatural series. Submitting to my neighbor, the witch, vampire, werewolf.
Nice.
More
Ooh.
witches.
Witches.
We
I
got
like it.
Ashlyn.
Demon Hunter Ashlyn. That's the fantasy one. There we go.
Nice. Ooh, Sex Olympics. Someone said something about that one. When did you do that one? Because someone wasn't.
I did that over the summer when the Olympics were going on, actually. And there's the box sets. I think this is the one you're talking about, the Countess
Yeah,
picture.
That's the
Yeah.
outfit right there. And then your
That's-
other one that you do your series on, which is
Oh, Elena and Ned, which is not on here yet because.
I know it's not the same thing,
Ah,
but it's still great.
But that'll actually, the Elena and Ned, I'm actually almost done with. I'll be releasing
Oh
that
yeah,
soon as
they're
a book.
fun. They are fun. They're fun. They're a fun read. I like them.
Thank you. Martial arts mixed with sex. Forget the episode name. What? Did we do an episode about that?
I don't
Is
know, but
that going to be?
Right.
Oh, an episode of Black
Super
Mirror.
Knocked Up or something?
An
episode of-
we're gone.
He said an episode of Black Mirror was that, I guess.
Have you been watching the new Black Mirror at all?
Not this season.
No, I've only watched one. But if there's a martial arts sex one, I'm interested in that.
I'm going to say,
I have not
Super
seen that
Knocked Up,
yet, but I
Jeff.
will keep it on.
Yeah, that's true. There was fighting and sex in that. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, just go watch Super Knocked Up. You're right, Craig. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You watch it on the channel you're watching right now.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, thank you, folks. Thank you for tuning into our season premiere. Appreciate it very much. Thank you to Delaney and Craig, of course, for being on. And let's just see. Big shout out to Francis there, who hopefully keeps recovering. And we'll be back soon with his new kidney and new superpowers.
Mhm.
And a new
I'll make a
belty.
cape for him. Oh my God, with a big F on it.
Yeah.
Kidney needs a cape.
Thank you, Pierre. I actually completely forgot about the poll the entire show. So thank you for reminding me. The poll question, folks, which you could have been voted on up until now. Who's your favorite Looney Tunes character? Last place was Tasmanian Devil. Then we had my favorite, Daffy Duck got third. Wile E. Coyote got second. And the winner with 40% of the vote, Bugs Bunny.
My favorite is Gossamer, though, but he wasn't a choice.
Gossamer, what is that, a duck?
The big orange monster.
Big Orange Monster.
Yeah, Gossamer. He's the
I don't
one that where Bugs Bunny puts firecracker curls in his hair, does his nails.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's an interesting monster. Should have an interesting hairdo. Nails,
All right.
like all
So thank you.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Sorry.
I'll be told on that one. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Pierre, for the reminder there. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you're watching live or in post, we appreciate it. We'll be back next Wednesday. Again, remember, we're new time, 9 p.m. Eastern from now on. We got the next 3 weeks are actually lined up with some cool guests. And hopefully, as long as Delaney can make it, she'll be co-hosting for a while.
I will be here.
All right, good. So you'll see her next week. And, of course, we'll have Craig again on in the near future, I hope. The Crody says real top four is Wile E. Coyote, Marvin the Martian, Tasmanian Devil, and Foghorn Leghorn. Well, hey, I had two of them, man, in the poll, so I did pretty good.
Yosemite Sam. God, I love that guy.
Oh, Melvin.
I do like Yosemite Sam.
That mustache is killer.
I would have used
the dog because it's hilarious.
I would have used Speedy Gonzalez, but I used him in a different poll recently. So
Oh,
like Speedy
I
Gonzalez.
remember. Remember his cousin Slowpoke?
was that his cousin Slowpoke?
Yes, his cousin over to Slowpoke. So
Nice.
fine. And he seemed like a stoner.
All right, there you go, folks. Thanks so much. Go check out Revenge of the Sith in theaters if you get a chance this weekend, and go check out Craig's videos and buy Delaney's books and all that stuff, and get some smut if you want from my stuff. All right, we'll see you next week. Until then, stay geeky, everybody. Bye.
Have a great one. Thanks.